What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of the BLERD Society podcast. You guys couldn't even give me 5 whole seconds, huh?
No, never.
Never 5 seconds. It's never going to happen.
You know, I think the important thing here is that we've been trying to do it. We'll get there, right? Our professionalism will kick in at some point.
We're being consistent.
Exactly.
It's part of our brand.
I think that is the key, one way or another.
Consistently awful. Yeah, we good.
Exactly. All right, everybody, what's going on? My name is Kevin. I am your host for the evening, episode 22, like I mentioned. Got a couple of good friends with me in the building today. Ace, where you at?
I'm right here, dog. How you feeling today?
I'm doing okay, man. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Eric, you here with us?
Who?
Eric, where you at?
My bad. Yeah, I'm
this
here.
Guy.
I'm here. What's going on, family?
Gus, we got you?
I'm chilling like a villain. I'm chilling like a villain, like always, man. Let's get into it.
There you go. And lastly, the man that never needs an introduction. Link, say what's up to the people.
What up, people? It is Linky F, baby. Please say the baby. And the F is for finally ready. Let's go.
Oh, God. All right, guys. Everyone is good. Everyone had a good weekend? How's everyone feeling?
Good.
The weekend was actually pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It was nice up until the rain, but, all good.
Even then, it was all good.
I got to practice my usher moves in the rain, so it's all
Nice. Swing your chain around?
Bad. Nah, I had to do the tick, 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 tick
Oh,
thing
okay,
with the rain and all that shit.
Did you have a leather coat on and flap it when you? Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
You gotta flop a little.
Can't stand y'all.
So, Kevin, what are some of the topics we got going on today, my man?
All right. First off, we're going to start off with Marvel's What If, episode number 8. So this is the penultimate episode because we only get one more next week. This one was called What If Ultron won. Did everyone have a chance to see it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Damn
Let's
right.
get into some ratings first.
What do you think, Kev? What rating you got it?
What I think, this for me was probably a 9.5. This was fantastic. I got nothing bad to say about it. Matter of fact, let me give this a 10. I got nothing bad to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's my man.
It was the best of the 8 so far. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Nothing.
All right.
That's it.
That's
The
fair.
man in the screen
That's fair.
Yeah.
said it's 10 out of 10. Thank you.
It was a 10, and it was the
Next.
best of it so far. And I know that it's a very popular opinion that the Doctor Strange episode, I think that was like 2 or 3, was the best, but this blows that out of the water by far.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
One
I'm
for
on
that.
top. Blows out the water.
This man is speaking truth.
It might peek its head out a
Oh
little
my
bit above the
God.
water,
Hateration.
but
It's hateration.
Swimming next to me?
yeah.
But like,
Who's next? Somebody else
I'll go
give their
next.
rating.
I'll give it
One
a
person's
10,
opinion.
but it's
Let's
still...
get into it. Ace, what'd you think?
I'm going to give it a 10, man. I'm going to give it a 10, but it's still second. It's still second to the Doctor Strange
That
episode.
makes no fucking sense.
How? Because I gave that one a 10 too.
You didn't give it a 10?
I did give it a 10.
I don't care. We're going to go back to the record. You didn't give it a 10.
Watch, I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna put that in the
You didn't give it a 10. If you give it a 10, damn. But no, that doesn't make
I
sense.
remember giving it a 10. And
I think you did give it a 10.
yeah, and it was the best episode. And it still is.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay, all right. Who we got next?
Erica, what'd you think, bro?
I gave it a 9.5. I'm not budging from that.
Okay.
I think it was really, really good.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely watch
All
it.
right. Gus, you up?
I'll give it a 10. I'll give it a 10. I liked it. There is one part that I didn't like.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, but like it's a 10 for me. I liked it.
All right, Link. Lastly but not least, man.
I agree with Eric. I give it a 9.5. I still think the Doctor Strange one is the best one. Only because the Doctor Strange one had the emotion in it, right?
Yeah.
We all talked about it. It was pulling on all the heartstrings, right? Like it was a very heavy episode.
You should watch it again.
Okay.
So I give it a 9.5. So I think it's the second best episode. I still really loved it though.
Okay, I got you. So let's get into it. Spoiler alert. Yes?
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your spoiler alert.
Okay.
What do we think?
Okay. All right.
Gus wants to go.
Let's
Buckle up, folks.
Let's get into it. I mean, like this episode had everything. It had the emotion. It did a better job of giving me a story, the desolation of the world through Clint and Black Widow's eyes. You get to see the emotion run through it. Even the way, like the last scene of Clint, that is a beautiful shot where he gives his arrow and he goes down fighting. That's a brilliant scene. I love that scene. That was like perfect. And then you didn't even get, that was the first half of the episode, the first 10 minutes.
Sorry, Gus, sorry to cut you off. That scene in itself looked like a comic panel. It was fantastic.
It was fantastic,
entire screen.
Like you watched it, and he's like, that's against all odds. He's like, yeah, I'm tired of fighting. I hate all of you. Fuck it. I'm out. Right? You know? I'm done with this shit. And I felt that. And like that was good. So the emotion was there. They did like I don't know how the What If cartoon has done a better job of understanding and giving you the points of Black Widow and Clint and like whatever.
Than the movies.
Movies.
But remember, it comes down to the actors themselves, right? Yeah. Whereas in a series like this, like they can watch it and redo it and redo it and redo it. Where with an actor, when they redo it and redo it, the emotion changes each time, and like, you know what I mean?
But
like
the story in itself is showing you that. Like
they're completely different writers, though, right?
Yeah,
and it's a completely different situation. Like all of the Avengers is dead.
Yeah,
they're the only ones left.
But the relationship between the two,
how would you find room? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say they still like. I agree with Gus though. They did a better job than like the MCU did because like they were still their funny selves. They were still their action self, right? They still they were themselves. Just the better writing. Just
better writing. Yeah.
No, I think it's the hierarchy of screen time.
That too,
right?
I agree
Iron
with
Man's
that.
your baby. Captain America's your close second, or Thor. They fight for second place, and then you have the bad guy. There's just not enough time. Not enough screen time for them to develop it the way they did here.
Oh yeah, they had enough screen time. They had enough screen time. They could have done a Black Widow movie that showed with her and Clint in Budapest.
Actually
done.
Yeah,
they could have. They chose
this. What If is basically them in Budapest. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Them against everybody in Budapest. I remember Budapest different than you.
Yeah,
like, you know,
and they, they did the
reversal.
Black Widow got her time to shine because it was Clint that sacrificed himself this time.
Did you notice that they had the Winter Soldier Captain America thing happening? Clint with a robotic arm.
Yeah.
And she's the Captain America. Or Captain Russia.
I guess Captain Russia.
Yeah. Because they were in Russia and she found the shield there. She
exactly.
Like, Red Guardian shield.
Yeah, exactly.
Clint put her in her place. Don't make this fun for
now. Let's not put the blue on it.
But yeah, I like the episode. I mean, spoiler related. Like, what else can I tell you? The black Owatu being black and Link finally realizing that shit. That was great.
No, I just
he had a lot of Lex Luthor tendencies.
I never.
Is he black? Is he white? We don't.
It's just that
light-skinned.
We actually see him in color because before he was all transparent, right? And we know that it's a black actor doing the voice. But how many times is it a black actor doing a voice, but he's not voicing a black character, right? So.
When he burst through.
What are you doing here? Talk about Owatu though. Did you enjoy that part?
Of course, and I mean because it's Owatu. He's an all powerful character, right?
I'm not gonna lie. There was one thing I didn't like was his outfit. I didn't like the outfit.
Which one?
His armor?
His armor?
That was so corny. It was so cheap.
I mean,
that's celestial armor, bro.
They're not supposed to have armor, really, because they're not supposed to be fighting. So
keep him in the cape.
Man. That man said I need to protect myself. Did you not see that nigga coming at him? He came through the Mirrorverse. You're like, yo, how did you get here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. In one of those episodes, when we were talking about the Marvel What If, the last one, when they were showing Ultron at the end, I made that mistake and thought said it was like Galactus. I thought it was Galactus. You saw in this episode though, they made him do the whole Galactus.
Like this thing and bite the universe.
Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of right.
Talking-wise, this episode was really good. Like they went through every scenario, every universe, and like
the trump card, which failed again.
What trump card?
Carol Danvers. She failed again.
Carol Danvers.
She was the trump card again, and she did not pull it off. This is the third time. And the first one, of course, in the actual MCU and Endgame, when she's fighting Thanos and she almost beat him but didn't. Then in the Thor episode where she's fighting Thor, almost beat him but didn't. And now this one, she's fighting Ultron, brings him down to the core of the planet, and almost beats him, and then still
she wasn't gonna beat. No.
What do you say? She's like, oh, you lost or what? Or you can't win or something?
You already lost.
You already lost, bitch. It's like, bye.
Okay. Yo, some people are like a little mad. Like, okay, so like, can we talk about how easily he defeated Thanos? Like,
those my sliced bread.
Yo, okay, so here's the thing that I was trying to, like, Eric had the thing where it's like, yo, why didn't they do, or he said something that like, why? Like, how did you just do that? And I was like, Ultron's a killer. Yeah. Straight off the bat.
No remorse.
He has no Vision. If you look at Vision from the beginning of his existence, he's only fighting robots to destroy robots. Mm-hmm. Like, when it came to fighting people, even in Civil War, he's not trying to hurt nobody. Yeah. Like, he's their Superman that's unwilling to fight. Right. He's a pacifist, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So when Ultron,
I was saying, like, how did this guy not do the time manipulation to stop him from splitting?
That's
too fast.
Too fast. He walked out. And Thanos, like, on his way there, was like, "Yo, I got a whole speech. I got a whole monologue. I gotta say this." And so when he walked out, it was like looking around, like, "Yeah, I'm here, nigga."
That's basically. It was like a second of it, like a second assessment. He said, "Oh, that's a nice glove you got there. Fascinating."
Done.
Yeah. No speech.
Done. I had to rewind it. When I watched, I'm like, that didn't just happen. I had to rewind it instantly. Like, holy shit, this nigga was not playing.
He wasn't playing.
Straight to it.
Just
straight into it.
Thanos. He did this to Thanos.
Yeah.
Yo, he had a Thanos moment too. He blew up the universe. He was just like, finally.
Yeah.
Peace.
And the man
but that.
That's the Watcher's fault.
I thought that I like that you brought that up because he was actually sad. After he's like, oh shit! Like I actually did what I wanted to do. So
and then the Watcher ruined that for him. And then
he's like,
wait! What the fuck is that?
Something is here.
He's like, who is talking to me?
Yeah, but the thing that's whack about that is they made it seem as if he was sad at the end, right? Mm-hmm. That he did all this. Like, man, I'm all by my lonesome now. And then when he found out there's more, just to go ahead and do it again to everybody else.
Destruction, bro.
Yo. Fuck it. That's his purpose in life. You fulfilled your purpose in life. You fulfill your purpose in life. You're like, all right, I'm done. What? You sit down and you just say, all right, I'm done. And then you say, what do I do now? That's where the complication comes in. That's not him being sad. Like, oh man. Yeah. It's more like, what do I do?
He's like, it's like Ultron, aka like, I would call him like SODOC. Synthetic organism designed only for killing, because that's essentially what it is. Like, he's just meant to kill. So then he was sad that he killed everything, and then when he realized he can kill more, he's like, "Oh shit, let's go!"
No, my purpose isn't done yet.
Yeah, like,
he saw it throughout the universe. He's like, "Wait, peace throughout all universes. Change it. Let's go."
Damn.
Yo.
So let me. Why did they? Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but during that episode, they made it a point to keep telling you don't have to do this.
Mm-hmm. He wants him to be able to make that distinct choice to say, like, this is wrong. Because remember, as a watcher, I'm not supposed to jump in or interfere. So him even fighting him, like, or
broke his rule.
You know what I mean?
Broke his rule.
Conversation,
wait, how is that interfering? This nigga came to my house.
I mean, that's true. Actually,
he came to his house. He's defending his house. He's like, how did you get in here?
That's right.
And then that's when he didn't even throw the first punch either.
That's right.
He protected himself.
It was all self-defense to the very end.
All self-defense. He didn't come in and go, hey, let me just knock this nigga out. Yeah. He was just like, oh shit, this guy's trying to kill me. Yo. Me. The Watcher. I just watched. And this man's like, you're creepy. You're creepy in this house.
That's right.
By yourself watching this. You could have ended all this.
Oh yeah. That's one point I want to bring up. Like, when they were looking for the box and Clint gave up. And it's like, oh my God, it's right there. Couldn't you do some kind of watching thing and like touch the box off?
That's interfering,
That's
bro.
interfering, though. He can't do anything. He can't do anything.
This man was like, oh my God.
He can't just go and just blow wind or
panic in
something.
his voice because he was like, yo, Ultron's trying to find me. Hurry the fuck up, Clint. Please, nigga.
Help me.
Help
nigga.
This guy was like, help me. Help. You're human.
He was terrified.
He was terrified.
And he played, the voice acting. That's why I like this episode, because the voice acting was good.
Jeffrey Wright is great.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright was good.
Voice acting was good.
The Vision, Ultron.
I gotta get some.
Even if it was I don't think it was Spader. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was an imitator. Yeah.
It was an imitator.
Yeah.
Right. Even the acting on that, I was like,
he sounded like him. He sounded like
him, and like even Clint, I believe he was tired because that nigga looks tired all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
This is my man. I'm tired,
bro.
Like,
that's right. He's not.
Human.
Yeah. He gets tired like the rest of us, right?
Yeah, you know, like
man would look at Thor and it's like, dog, I hate you, man. Yeah. Could you imagine if I had your power? I'm out here partying, dog. I'm jumping roof to roof with these regular human legs.
taking on these robots falling from 12-story buildings, hitting the snow and
every fight he's in, even in the MCU, he was just like when he went to fight Vision. Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, I knew I needed to stretch today. And when he pulls out the thing, you know, when he's talking to Wanda when they're fighting, he's like, man, I have a bow and arrow, man. None of this shit makes sense.
Make it
make sense. I'm fighting fucking flying robots, and I got a bow and arrow.
But he was doing a good job.
Bitch, you can move shit with your mind. I got a bow and arrow.
Please help me. He's on that same tip. Help me, Thor. Help me. Where's Thor in all this? I don't know. Civil War. I don't know where he is, but please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That dude's just relaxing and chilling, getting fat. Like you got a hammer. You got lightning and you fly. You can swing it and do all this crazy stuff. Man,
does he actually fly? I thought he throws himself.
He technically throws himself.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But I mean, like,
how tough does that sound? I don't fly. I fucking throw myself.
Yeah, that's how hard he throws it. That's
how hard I throw this goddamn hammer.
What about the fight with the Uatu and Ultron when they were like smashing through different universes?
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
Like, seeing like humans
that
watching.
was cool, man.
Yeah, squirrels watching.
Like, all everybody was like, damn, he is whooping you. You got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
you just needed Chris Tucker to run up in one of those universes.
That would have been great.
Yo, Wakanda was like, oh god damn, get out of our just leave,
move from here.
They were not chilling. The Skrulls were like, god damn, we ugly, but damn, look what he did to your face.
That was a great episode. It was really. And then the ending where he goes and enlists help from
like a bitch,
the evil Doctor Strange.
Supreme Strange was like, yo, break the oath. Let me know. You want me to say? I want you to fucking say it.
You better say it.
My man, could you imagine you're just sitting there as evil Strange and you're just like,
technically, I don't know if he's evil.
Whatever.
He's just calling me.
The dark.
I mean, like, even when he showed up, those evil things that he ate or whatever, they all went back into it.
That's right. Because he has control over them now.
Could you imagine though? You're just sitting there, you're just like, man, I'm stuck up in this house. Like you in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
That's the size that I would assume.
The man put a bubble on himself.
So he's just like, damn, man, I'm stuck in here. And then you turn around. You see a Uatu.
And you're like, this is the man who didn't help me stop this from happening.
Why you in here? Could you just imagine, like, Uatu's just fighting, getting his ass whipped, changing through time. He's just sitting there going, damn, where am I going to go, man?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Where am I going to go start to get my ass whipped? I got it. Let me go to this alternate universe where nobody knows. Bitch ass.
What you doing here? Oh.
Now you need me.
Oh, you need me today. Huh? Say it. And I love when he said that too. It's just like, say it.
It's like, I want you to beg me.
Yeah. And it's like, I need your help. And I was like, nah. I would have been like, no. Go back out there and take your ass whooping.
But all the universe is going to die. I would have died anyway.
My universe is right here.
Wait, so how do you think Ultron, I guess given time, would be able to find that universe?
Because that was a tiny. That's a tiny one.
It was such a tiny universe that it was put in a special place too.
Yeah,
so it was kind of like I wonder if Ultron would.
He'd have to the way I see it. He'd have to destroy everything
to
find it.
Because that's what Strange did. Strange destroyed everything to create that.
Yeah.
So maybe if Ultron followed that path, maybe he would then be led to that.
Because all the noise. Ultron has the ability to go through all the places because he's in that mirrorverse now, wherever, right?
Now,
So he could destroy universes and keep going. but you'd never get to that pebble because it's like this small. Like Iwatu even was holding it at a point. Was like, look at this.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it away.
Put you in the special fuck.
Well, we
yeah, like you're an asshole. I told you not to do this shit, but here you go.
We had it in our story on the BLERD Society on IG. We had it in our story where we asked the poll: is this Ultron scarier than Thanos?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes.
How can he not?
And you want to know what's the funny thing about Ultron was supposed to be this. Ultron,
that's right.
Ultron,
that's scary.
Ultron's supposed to be this all-powerful like robot entity that even when you destroy his body, he finds a way to come back. He always comes back.
He pulls a Zola and
Remember,
downloads
Thanos
is
is the Mad Titan, but he came from a logical space.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
this
right.
one is just like, I'm coming to kill you.
Just kill him. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my purpose.
Yeah,
that's my
Thanos
purpose.
just wanted peace in the universe. I feel like the main goal of Thanos was I really do want peace, but I realize that the only way I can get to peace is
like radical ways.
I have to bloody my hands. You're right.
Just a little bit, but I mean, I'm using the gauntlet. He did it the bloody way.
personally do it himself.
He did it himself with his army.
Right, yeah.
That's right. When he was like, this is taking too much time in my lifetime. I don't know.
I can snap my fingers and get it over.
Get
That's
it done.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
He figured it out. He was like, you know what? Let's just do it the easy way. Snap my fingers. Everything's done. I'm gonna go make some squash soup, and some bitch is gonna break into my house. Disrespect my food. That scene got me so mad because I was like, could you imagine you just there cooking your food and some white bitch just flies into your house and just starts breaking shit and you're like, I just made that dinner. My family's here and she's there holding you by your neck like, where's your jewelry? And I'm like,
This guy turned it into a regular house robbery. Like
that's basically what it was. Look, hey,
B&E.
tell me that wasn't what it was. Was it not what it was?
Face value.
And because he
5 years. Was it 5 years later?
5 years.
5 years.
They waited 5 years.
It wasn't just breaking Henry, man. There was a murder.
There was a murder.
They chopped his head off. And his in front of his daughter. Look how evil the Avengers are.
Look at that. Damn. That's crazy.
That's crazy. They're like, you're gonna execute your dad in front of you.
So the Avengers are
hold on. Let's not go to
the Avengers are the big bad of the MCU.
Boy,
Thanos was the hero this whole time.
I take all the time.
I mean, we all agreed that Thanos was right.
Yeah.
Initially, when it happened, I agreed.
Magneto was right.
He's right.
And then when I see like people like outside trying to feed fucking raccoons, I'm like, shit, Thanos is right. Like if they were part of the 50% that left,
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it, man.
But anything else on this episode you guys like? Anything else on this episode?
Kev, anything else that you wanted to highlight for this particular episode?
You know what? I gotta retract my statement in full. There was one thing I didn't like about this episode. As minor as it might be, it was the fact that we didn't get a chance to see the Avengers getting cut down one at a time. That's what I would have like. If it was like a 5 or 10 minute sort of little bit more information that we would have got, I would have enjoyed that a little bit more versus Tony Stark saying you don't got to do this. So.
Yeah,
I want to see how Thor went down.
So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How is Stark out of all the Avengers the last one to go down?
Right.
It's not even like he was the last to go down. They were all in there with him, right?
Yes, that's right.
So it would have been like watching Smash Bros or something. It would have been a complete melee just things happening. But
I want to see that shit.
Thor wasn't in this though, right?
No. You saw his hammer.
He was already in this.
He was in it.
Oh shit!
He got defeated.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck did he beat Thor too?
No, the hammer was beside Stark in the shield.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So he already defeated Thor.
That's interesting.
You just want to know how he did it.
I just want to know how he did it.
I would be interested to know
how did he beat Thor? Because even in the MCU version, where like Thor was the one giving him a hard time because he legit said that. He's like, yo, Thor, you're bothering me. Like, all these other insects I can deal with, but I got to get you out of here, man.
And he's like, I don't know how much longer I could keep talking. Exactly. He was just stalling. And I was like, that's how powerful Thor is. And he just took him out. I don't know if he just like used the hammer.
Or did he just do a Thanos and just
probably?
Oh yeah, because he can't be cut.
Cut him in half.
If he got murked by an arrow, or we thought was an arrow, I guess in that other episode. Which was just remember the other.
He was human at that point. He didn't have his powers.
That's right. He didn't have his powers. He was. Yeah.
So maybe, but like, there you go. If Ultron has the power to change reality, he changed him. He could have changed him human.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man, as simple as that.
He can do
an accurate way of using the stones, right?
Yeah.
Again, but my problem with this episode was that the stones worked outside of the realities.
Yeah, but that's just this.
Yeah.
This show was made before Loki, before they made that rule.
Right.
So it's okay.
Right.
But at the same time,
that's a good point.
And remember, that's just comic book. This is tied to the MCU.
No, the MCU just said the same thing.
What did the MCU say that it
in Loki?
No.
Loki.
That's impossible,
Right.
or else they wouldn't have been able to time travel. They stole someone else's timeline's time green one from the
TVA.
No, not the TVA. The Avengers went to a different timeline.
Right.
To steal stones.
Right.
That wouldn't have worked when they came back if the rules in fact.
The different universes, though.
Exactly.
Different universes. Is it a different universe or a different timeline?
Yeah, that's two different things.
Timeline.
Taking it out of the thing creates a different timeline.
Yeah, but that timeline is still within that universe.
No, it was still the same timeline. They just went back in time.
Yeah, exactly. It's still the same time. It's the same universe. It's the same.
But when you go back in time, it creates a new universe, though.
Yeah,
no,
it branches it.
It branches it.
It branches it.
But that's what, in order to erase that,
they go back.
That's
where Cap went back and put everything.
So it's not a new universe. It's not a new universe.
It's a new timeline, not a new universe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a new timeline.
Yeah, but it gets a little touchy though with time when it
because now who's to say you're not the branch?
Right.
Yeah, but you're bringing it back to the same place where you took it from.
Yeah, but you still bring it back to the same place. Still would create a different timeline just by
Hold on. Sorry, Kev, go.
I was going to say, I think Marvel tried to simplify everything by having Cap bring all the stones back. Just for simplification, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But in my head, I'm thinking, nah, that didn't work.
Well, Loki's thing, the TVA, shows you that whatever universe it is, they have, whatever branch that they make, it doesn't work outside.
But remember, the TVA is also in a different space and time bubble, so maybe it doesn't work there.
But then he had the Tesseract, and he was trying to use it there,
exactly.
in the.
You know what I mean? So maybe that, you could use in the MCU, you can use any Infinity Stone in any universe, just not in pocket realities.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay. That makes more sense. We wrote it better than them.
Exactly. For example, if I took the gauntlet to Mephisto's realm, it wouldn't work there because that's a pocket reality in a universe.
I know that would work.
Because in Mephisto's. Oh, you're saying Mephisto's realm.
He's the king. No matter what.
Hell.
It's hell. So
that would be separate from.
Right. You might be able to use it to do things with it.
To teleport in.
But
once you're in there, then it's useless.
All right,
which means you wouldn't be able to come back out.
Right. Because he can drop you there.
Yeah.
You'd have to make a deal.
Well, that's right. He's the devil. He's the devil. You'd have to make a deal.
So then, okay, I can excuse the Infinity Stones working.
Right.
Wait, are you guys sure? Are you guys sure that is the case? Because when Doctor Strange was fighting Dormammu, he was using the Mind Stone.
That's right, the Time Stone too.
Oh shit!
The Time Stone. Pardon me.
To reverse time.
I don't know if that theory is accurate because he kept dying, granted, but it kept looping for him.
But is that?
I don't think that was solely because he had activated before he came in, right?
But that was a spell he cast. That wasn't necessarily the time thing.
What are you talking about? It's the time.
That was the Time Stone.
To cast a spell, though.
Right.
No,
it was not just the Time Stone.
That's what I was. That's exactly what I was just about to ask. Is it only the reason why it worked because this is the Sorcerer Supreme we're talking about?
Right.
If someone else went there, then it wouldn't
I
work.
like Ace's theory better.
Yeah, because I kind of agree with Eric that he did use that stone in tandem with
his own power.
Right.
Yeah.
We can go deep into that one.
I like Ace's theory better.
It just work. It doesn't work in pocket realities.
It doesn't work in pocket reality.
Pocket realities, but it works in different realities. But the TVA says these are worthless.
The pocket realities would be like hell, like you said.
TVA,
but hell doesn't really technically exist yet.
They don't
in MCU. It doesn't exist because Mephisto hasn't been shown. But anyways, it would not work in hell. Wouldn't work the TVA.
It wouldn't work. Wouldn't work in
the Citadel of Time.
Yeah,
it wouldn't work in Uatu's universe or whatever.
But he did.
But then it did.
Exactly. It did.
But then that theory can't
work. It can't work because
he was
the Watcher is in another universe or another pocket reality.
Pocket reality, right?
He's watching all the universes.
Literally, he's watching every single universe
outside of time and space. Because Doctor Strange,
not outside of time and space.
Yeah, outside of time and space. Because Doctor Strange went through 2,000 years in that dark episode.
Right.
And he went back in time. So it's time and space.
He went back in time.
Doctor Strange.
In his timeline, right? What I'm saying is like the Watcher.
But the Watcher watched all that. Yeah. So he's outside of the timeline.
Yeah, but he's not in a pocket reality. He's in the reality, right? Like he's watching all these universes.
But he's watching them end.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he's watching them end. So he's
the end of all universes.
In the universe. He's part of the universe. You know what I mean?
But
like
he's
when we think
outside.
about like if we're going that deep and we're thinking about like the Celestials and like all the embodiments of like whatever, right?
He's outside of time
in the universe.
He's still outside of time. He has to be outside of time because, as I said, Doctor Strange went through 2,000 years to get those evil entities.
Can't change time. Think about that. Watu can't change time. He can only sit through time and watch.
Yeah,
right,
but
so
then how do you explain
the universe?
Okay, so how do you explain Watu watching?
He's watching. That's his special ability to be able to watch. Remember,
where is he watching from?
Where is he watching from?
The end of all universes. Yeah, which is probably because it's the end of all universes.
That he would be
all the stones will work because each universe ends at that place. So it gives power to all of it. See what I'm saying?
Like, remember when him and his people started. If you guys know Watu's story, when he started, they were just normal people. That came through, went through time, and came through some crazy technology advancements. Right. So that is the reason why they came up with the technological advances to be able to sit and watch. That was a technological.
That wasn't explained.
It's not like an innate power that he has. He's gained all this ability through technology over time.
Okay, so then if Strange goes through 2,000 years and the Watcher watches him, why isn't the Watcher aging? Or
because technology.
It's the same thing that think about Kang the Conqueror.
Okay.
Right?
He's outside the dimension. He's outside of time, though.
Right.
But he's outside of time. That's what I'm saying.
But no,
Watu's outside of time.
Kang is outside.
But if Kang is, then how is it Watu not?
But remember, Kang.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's outside of time. The Watcher's outside of time.
Probably that he has anti-aging technology.
Nah. He's outside of time.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I think he's outside.
Kang and the rest of the TV are outside of time too.
Yeah, I think they're outside time.
They're
We're
outside
gonna
of
look
time.
about this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
For all our blurs out there, we just want to really.
Or if you guys have some answers out there,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys know.
I'm saying he's outside of time.
We'd love to hear your theories.
Let's move on from this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That was like a 30-minute.
Wait,
it was a good episode.
One more thing, though.
Of course.
The way the Watcher handled himself in a fight after not fighting for like a millennia.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
He's watched everybody fucking fight. He should have some watch.
Because you know damn well through UFC watching, fighting and watching are two separate things.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Gus is right. He's seen every fight ever. He's got
every fight.
It's kind of like the Matrix scene where he's like,
I don't kung fu.
Yeah. You just
that's basically
download
how I took it. Like, you should know how to throw some hands, and he did. Thank you, my black brother, for whooping that robot's ass for a bit. All right, what's your next?
What we got next, Kev?
All right, next on the list we got Star Wars Vision. I know we spoke on it last week briefly, just because we all didn't have a chance to watch it. But I think we're rating our top episodes.
Yeah,
or our top couple episodes. What do you guys think?
I'm still going with the twins.
That's your number one favorite? Okay.
Twins, really?
Swordsmith.
Okay, yeah.
Swordsmith? Okay, respect.
Wait, which one was the Swordsmith?
The one with the girl.
Yeah, that one was nice.
Did you see the scene I was talking about?
That one was cool. Yeah, as soon as she got it, and she just that was cool.
Like, this bitch,
That was cool.
She's awesome. Like,
would that be my favorite? I really like the first one though. Because
the first one's good.
Because the first one is exactly what you've been saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's what I wanted. Like, I want a samurai version of Star Wars, and that's what it was.
I just didn't like.
I like the
animation
aesthetic
style.
No, I like the aesthetic.
I liked it.
Yo, the droid came in with some heat.
Yeah,
it's like it's good, but it was just like I would have loved to see it more vibrant.
Sure.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but you know what? They went with what is that?
Samurai Champloo?
No. It is kind of like Samurai Champloo. What is it called? Seven Samurai.
Yes,
That's the first one reminds me of. Seven, black and white with a little bit of color somewhere.
Seven Samurai, what a good movie.
Yeah,
oh, man.
And that's what I felt like. I was like, oh shit, the generals, he had all the bodyguards and everything, and they took out the people, and they thought everybody was gonna win. The good guys were gonna win, and then that bitch came out there. It was like pathetic.
Yo, these, I think that I don't know if they keep just changing the rules about lightsabers, because how did her fucking weapon work like that?
That's what he said. He explained the Schwartzler explained it, that he made it that way. It was based on the skill level and the purity of the person that is wielding.
But like to have it in like a thing, and then it's like an umbrella, and then it all branches out like that, and then she takes it out, and it's one saber again. Like how does that work?
It's just energy, though, right?
Yeah, it's just
when she puts it in that little thing. It's just
it could have been Beskar armor if you've been watching The Mandalorian. It could have been Beskar armor, the stupid fucking twirly thing that she had.
Yeah.
That shit was tight though. That was a helicopter. Cut that man.
I think energy.
Yeah, and it just channels. Yeah. Like what's stopping?
Lightsabers, like, because
don't make no sense.
Yeah, don't make sense.
You're not supposed to think about it. You're supposed to go, oh shit, that's a helicopter lightsaber.
This is what I don't like sometimes, because it's like, if this story was before, like, let's say, some of these movies that we've seen, right?
Yeah, the trash. Yeah. It's okay, we can say that.
But like, it's like, how do they come up with better technology in the past? Like, anytime they do a reboot to a movie or something, whatever.
Right.
For example, The Kingsman.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Great fight scenes, good guns, fights, technology, all this stuff. And then when you go back, how does that guy now have better technology than the first movie?
Than the more current movies.
Right, doesn't make any sense. So it's kind of like when I saw that the whole samurai thing, and that lady came out with the helicopter lightsaber, I'm like, wow. Oh,
like, never seen this before.
That guy used a droid as a missile launcher. I didn't see that in any other. No. And then heat seeking too. That shit shot from that top of the mountain, shot a missile and hit that bitch. And she was like, wait a second, what? Where's this missile coming from?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, he's like, yo, let's check my hand. You see this? Homing beacon. That's my bitch over there. What? I was like, I was impressed. I was impressed with that episode.
I was impressed with the old man, because I was pressed. This guy said, yo, by the time this tea is done boiling, I need you to fix that droid. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was just the first episode. No, so did you get to 7? Episode 7?
That was with the black?
Yeah, with the black?
Yeah.
So good.
Do you see why I was mad?
Yeah. I initially at first, like, because I was even thinking, like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
He black, so of course he's not going to make it.
He's like, I was like, yo, brother.
Goddamn.
Just run. Just run. I was like, brother, just run. Yeah. And this man just said, I could fight you. I was like, you dumb motherfucker. You don't see this man has 2 swords?
And like, it's always funny in these type of shows, or just these, like, this cliche scene, like, bro, you got to know that anytime someone is that calm when you're about to fight, you'd be like, you know what, man, I'm sorry for bothering you.
Wait for my master to show up.
Because this old man is walking towards you and he's smiling at you. That don't give you like
that man smiled and licked his face and then cut him in the stomach.
Like, bruh. Like, I was like, you know what, man, I'm out.
Yeah,
we good, right? We good. I'm gonna go back.
He's like,
I don't want these problems.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even the old man was like, you know what, your power level isn't that high, but I mean, if I kill you, your master will show up.
Yeah.
And I'll whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? And this guy was like, you know what, I'm still going to draw my sword. I was like, no, bro.
You can't.
Run.
You don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this. And when he went down, I was like,
read the room, man.
I was like, these white writers, man.
Yeah.
They just killed off the black guy. And then the black guy, he's the reason the guy won.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they cheated. They couldn't beat that guy.
Exactly. That old man was ready, bro.
When the man beat the guy, he was like, hey, I barely won that fight. That man was powerful. Imagine if he was young.
In his prime, yeah.
He would have whooped my ass.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
I was mad at that episode, but I was like, yo, at the same time, I was like, good, he's alive.
I think if we go back to, I think the Swordsmith one might have been, I mean, I do really like the first one, but when I think about the Swordsmith one and like just how that all like played out, and then like all the people, and then and it's all red, like
I told you. When I was like, yo, I was just mad. I was invested for some reason because that girl went through so much shit
to get them their lightsabers.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, so let me ask you. Did you, when you were watching the episode, did you forget about the things that we said during the podcast? So, like, when it happened with the whole red lights?
No, right? Like, that part I did, but when you guys were talking about what she was fighting the droid, I'm like, oh, that's the scene these guys are talking about.
So I'm glad that when the whole red lights were, like, you forgot about that.
It's like, bro, as soon as they did, like, oh, they're the bad guys.
And then you see the boy was just like, I'm the only blue, and they knew he was a blue.
Yeah.
Like,
but I did like what you guys were talking about, that scene where they're now saying like it ties to your emotion.
Yeah.
That one guy's saber went purple. Yeah. Because then he even apologized, like, yo, sorry guys, like the dark side was like, it was catching me for a bit, but
catching the Holy Ghost. Right?
He was like, sorry, bro, I don't want to die. Okay, I'm going back to green. There we go.
I mean, like, red's my favorite color, so I definitely want a red lightsaber.
Yo, when there was red, and the robot guy was like, yo, so that's how it is, huh? And he was like, I knew you bitches wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And he came out that robot and said, I'm gonna fuck you all up.
Bro, it was crazy.
Yo, this guy took out 2 people.
Instantly.
I was like, shit, this Jedi is the shit.
Yeah.
This man cut the man in half, said, you sit in this crystal and burn your ass. I was like, yo.
It's like Star Wars, it's a cool, like,
it could be
so cool because, like, when you think about it, bro, they're basically ninjas with telekinesis.
Right. Yes.
Like, that's fucking cool.
So tell me how Mace Windu falls out a fucking window and dies.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yo,
it's the
straight
movies
because he
that
didn't
make
want to deal with the Federation no more, man. He's like, I'm sick of these motherfucking Jedi. Tell me who the motherfucking killer.
Yeah. Like, if they told me, like, if they could bring back Boba Fett for dying in a fucking Sillar pit of fucking spikes.
When he has a jetpack on.
When he has a fucking jetpack. Like, the writing is just bad.
The movies are trash, man.
Yeah.
Even these new ones, they're trash.
Oh, the new ones are awful.
Like, I feel
the
like
new ones
what
are
they're
awful.
doing is, like, they're trying to make the movie corny because the first movies were corny. You know, so they're trying to have this aesthetic feel to it.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, just make a fucking good
action movie.
You gave it to all these people in Asia and said, here's Star Wars property. Write some shit and see how good you can make it. They did a fan-fucking-tastic job. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to come back to America and go, hey, J.J. Abrams, ruin my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruin my IP for me. Yeah. Don't make no damn sense. But all in all, if you liked it, that's all I wanted.
Yeah,
Visions, I like. You see, like, stuff like The Mandalorian and Visions, they go outside of 2 white people who need to, save the world, and they're part of they're better than everybody.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars to me was white people destroying space at this point. Angry white people.
He's got a point. Though.
No.
Colonizing space.
Tell me I was wrong.
How many black people are in space?
Yeah. Apparently, we couldn't have a black Jedi.
2.
Right?
Calrissian and Mace Windu. Those are only 2 black people.
And Finn.
Right.
First,
3. Sorry.
Calrissian
in the
whole fucking galaxy.
Calrissian was a hustler or a smuggler because racism.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Mace Windu, they found a way to kill the most powerful Jedi at that time by falling out a window when you have telekinesis and there's floating cars everywhere. So he couldn't use telekinesis to bounce himself off. No,
don't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. The Force doesn't work anymore for the black guy. He ran out. He ran
under the Force. Exactly.
He ran out of the Force. He was taking out Palpatine easily, and they cut his hand off.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he falls out a window, and he's dead.
His arm. It's in his arm. He needs his arm.
Right, but the white guy who cut his arm off, his leg off, burnt by a volcano, he's still the most powerful Jedi. And the Darth Vader has no legs, can't breathe,
half a lung,
and still can use the Force with impunity. Right?
To the point where people are mad scared of him.
Like, he could do this and choke you the shit out, right? Okay, so white people destroying the space and the universe. That's what it's called. Because then... that's what it's called. Star Wars. Right? Because then when they get a second chance to do it, they're like, well, another white guy is like, I'm mad because I love my grandfather and he was Darth Vader and I want to be him too. Character. So I'm going to destroy the universe.
What an awful character.
Fuck?
Awful character.
And he was like
such a
Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren was basically a teenage white boy.
Teenage angst,
teenage angst. He's like,
rich boy syndrome.
Yeah. Right? He's like, how can I be like you, grandfather? they don't understand. Let it all go. Like, shut up. Shut up.
And he has such a cool lightsaber too.
He had a cool lightsaber. And then he got beat by
then
he got beat by a white girl who was just like, I don't even know how to use this sword, but I'm gonna beat you. Finn, what? Finn, Jedi? He sparked it up, and this guy just sent him into a tree, and that was the end. That was the end of his Jedi training.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
That was it. He was the one who found the lightsaber. But you know what? Fuck
That's
it.
what I don't understand.
It's
so
bad.
me and Star Wars don't get along as long as if it's the main continuity where they're like, yeah, let's just watch this movie. I can't stand it because I can see.
But all the outside stuff is.
But the outside stuff is great.
They prove Mandalorian is good. I still haven't started the second season, but I enjoyed the first season.
Let me know.
And Visions was awesome. So it could work if it was in someone else's hands.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta take it out of
Just take it out of their hands.
Yeah, take it out. Look at the Chinese guy said, "Yo, look, give me your property. I'll make it good. Trust me.
Yeah,
I'll give you 8 episodes of brilliance, and then you could pick one of them and make your next movie." Will they do that? No, they're gonna be like,
hell no.
Hell no, Kevin. Yeah, they'll be like, nah.
Hell no, they're
gonna be like, yeah, let's make 2 white people.
because Twins could be a good movie.
Twins could be a white.
They can turn that
2
into
white
a good
people
movie.
again.
Yeah, well, sure.
See,
it was still 2 white people.
It's still white people, but even though Twins was a good one, it's a better version of the new sequel.
Right, that's right.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Like they're dark. Oh, he's like, I don't want to die, fucking blowing up a planet. Like that's your mission in life. It's like, do you want to die blowing up a planet, sister? And she's like, yeah, I don't fear death.
I mean, they may.
I do. Bye bye.
Peace.
They may spark this into something because I mean they did that with. Isn't that why Rogue One existed?
Yeah,
it was like a flaw in like the continuity or whatever. So they turned that into a movie to try to shoehorn it in to make it fit.
And
better.
you know what? It was people still say that's one of their favorite movies just because of the end scene of Darth Vader.
That's the best part of the movie.
That's the best part of the movie.
That's the best part of it. It's just Darth Vader just shows
They
up.
show
and
Darth Vader in a way where he's not a decrepit cripple and breathing hard. He comes in hard.
He wrecks shit.
He wrecks shit. They show the actual power. Like in the comic books, Darth Vader is not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Okay? That's outside of the continuity. Darth Vader is like there's an army of men and they're like, yeah, we have you surrounded. And he's like, all I see surrounding me are dead men. And he proceeds to kill the entire army.
Yeah.
One man versus an army with tanks, missile launchers, and everything. That's scary. And that's what they showed in Rogue One. It's like, what can you do? You're shooting these lasers, and
he's stopping them, and he's doing the Force with someone else, and like
he throws the sword.
He takes one guy, throws him out the way, stops the laser, cuts another guy in half, and he just goes nuts. And there's like 20 men.
Yeah,
and it's like a narrow hallway, and he just goes off. And the way they do it too, because like. I do like how they did it because like they're say like it's like they're trying to escape that doorway and they're banging and then behind them you just hear the breathing and they turn around and it's just all shadow and then you see the red lightsaber just illuminates the hallway and then he just proceeds to wreck shit and it's crazy.
These things are running. They're shooting. They're running. They're like
it's crazy.
They have a blaster. These men just like stop this, crush that shit. Boom, bang. He just throws a sword at them. Throws that back, come back, slice the man up. You're like, yo, that's what Darth Vader should be. He's not no something like they didn't make him badass in those other movies.
Yeah.
What you wanted, it was
the times, right? The times.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
But then
action movies were just starting to pop off in the 80s.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm not blaming those that was retribution for Darth Vader. Like now with the Mandalorian, I can't tell you because you haven't watched it yet, but they fixed Boba Fett in a way. Right, so that they could do that for me.
Aren't they doing another thing with Boba Fett?
Yeah, book of
yeah.
But it's already
yes, but you'll see how it goes about.
Oh, in Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta finish it.
All right. Our next stop. What's the next thing?
I had nothing to say about this one.
Watch it, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kev. Go on.
Kev, what's the next thing?
It's all good.
I think the rest of the pod is just about Squid Game.
Oh, we can fuck with Squid Game. I have so many theories. Yo, go on. What's the next thing?
Yeah, man. Next on the list, man, we got Squid Game review. What'd you guys think? First of all, did everyone get a chance to watch it all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all mad late.
Okay.
Oh no, I watched it with you. Trust me. When you said Squid Game, I was like, I'm already on.
Well, yeah, you started.
Yeah, he started first.
Long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it came out like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so when he said it, I was like, oh, I'm already watching. And then I started watching with Eric, and we blew into that like one time.
Oh, wow.
Right through it.
Right through.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Michelle and I just finished yesterday. I think we just finished.
My daughter blew my mind when she was like, yo, in the first game, the old man, he doesn't get scanned. And I was like, this child.
Red light, green light.
She noticed that? Oh, shit.
She didn't even watch the show yet. And I was like, what?
Saw the meme online or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
she didn't even watch the show.
Okay, we'll get into spoilers later, but what were your ratings?
Oh, that's a 10.
10. I'd watch the whole series again.
Kev, what about you?
I would give this show probably an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. I can get into an explanation of it after, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Gus?
I want to go with 9.5. It's close to a 10.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd probably give it. I'd give it 8.5.
All right, cool.
8.5.
August was around the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, what's your rating?
He said 8.
He said 8?
I said 8.
All right, give me.
Kev, lowest rating goes, so you go first.
Go ahead.
Is it spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Spoiler alert.
another spoiler alert. Go ahead, Kev.
All right. So I give this an 8 because, granted, the show is great. The series is great, right? The only thing I had a problem with, and this is my own personal bias I need to get over, regardless. It took too long, I found, to get to where these characters needed to go episode to episode. I think I went in with a different state of mind because I didn't need a lot of the explanation for a lot of things.
Agreed.
I just needed the game. I just needed the games.
Agreed.
And I think it was episode 2. They gave us a whole episode of nothing going on. I was like, what the fuck is this, man?
What are you guys talking about?
It was one of the episodes they gave us. Maybe it was episode 3, but one of the episodes.
you're right.
It
was episode 2 called
bro.
Hell. It was called, like, they titled it Hell, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, but I think you guys are missing
I think that was a literal interpretation of the hell that these people who are significantly in debt had to go. And I understood that, right? But like I said, I think the state of mind that I was in when I was watching this, I was like, I just need to get to these games.
Me too.
Needed 2 or 3 games an episode.
Okay, so let me
one
ask
game
you
for 10 minutes at the end of the episode.
So,
you know what I mean? So
I agree with Kev.
I think Kev, is it because you went into it and everybody hyped it up so much that you expected
No, that's not it. I didn't want half an hour of a story and then the other half to be game. I wanted it to be all games all the time.
Agreed.
Like,
see, y'all are
but like I said, this might be my own personal bias, right? I wanted more action. They gave me way too much explanation on things that I didn't need.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is like, I think episode 2 is the foundation of this of this show.
Exactly.
You
needed that. If you didn't have that,
because
you just wouldn't understand like how the rules worked. Actually, you wouldn't. I don't know. How can I say you? I feel like you wouldn't care so much about.
You wouldn't care because like what I'm thinking is the same thing you're thinking. I'm thinking like because the first episode kind of ends with them saying we don't want to play this fucking game anymore, right? And it's like, okay, you guys can leave. And that's what happens. So the second episode is like, why are these niggas coming back? Why? So you
need to know why this is important.
Yeah,
that to them that they need this money
to come back because they come back for the third episode.
Think about that. They come back.
Yeah,
they go to show you their lives and their existence, and you feel for them. Like, damn, would I actually do something like that if this was the existence that I have to go back to?
It makes it more humanized because it's not like you go through that first thing you see these guys get murdered. 255 people slaughtered.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand your points very well. Like I said, I didn't need that. I needed them to jump back in. I needed people to start dying.
Kev, I'm with you.
But like I said, I get it. I completely understand your point. I understand the humanization where these people needed to risk their lives to get this money.
And you wanted to see it
because some people were like billions of dollars in debt.
Kev is one of them rich niggas with the mask on.
I need that blood.
Yeah.
Why aren't they killing each other?
I mean, Kev, like I said, I agree with you though, bro. I'm in that room with you.
Man,
I'm in that because
I was tell as one of these rich niggas that whole
I was watching.
I would have been like, don't even drop me off. I'm voting X. I want to stay in this game.
Stay.
Let me still play, man.
I'm staying.
Oh,
I was talking to Michelle. I was talking to Michelle and watching. I think because we were watching that episode, I'm like, yo, I'm just here for the games, man. I want to see the sadistic shit that they get into. So like, I just wanted the games,
this
man.
goes to show you who your friends are.
Yeah, like those things are necessary. Like for me to understand that this man was a graduate in school and was the best in the class,
Smart,
and he got the good job and just fucked up
and blew it.
Yeah, even put his mom.
So why do I got to care about that?
You got to know. He's
rational. It's not necessarily meant to make you care, but it's supposed to hedge your bets on who your fan favorites would be.
He was my favorite.
There you go.
Song Woo understood the assignment. Yes.
Or Ida?
Yes.
Ida from My Hero Academia?
Yeah, he understood the assignment. He knew it was a competition show or a competition.
Yep. He was the first one to quit. With his bitch ass. Oh, not quit.
What do you mean?
Even as unpopular as an opinion this might be, even the gangster guy knew what the deal was.
He understood the assignment too.
Nobody understood the game more than the lady.
Yeah.
Which
the sexual lady?
The annoying one?
Yeah. No one understood the game more than she did.
She knew the game.
Yep.
She knew what she had to do. She brought in cigarettes. Out of all the things you could bring in, other people brought in a knife. The pickpocketer brought in the knife. She brought in cigarettes, and that's all she was. She was willing to play the game.
She just was about anything.
She was like, I want to have sex with this guy to be on his team because he's obviously.
Okay, but was she more about it than Song Woo?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't. Song Woo pushed the man through the glass and move up the fucking way, bro. The time is going on.
You forget what she did?
I know what she did.
For vengeance?
For vengeance.
My nigga, you ain't clapping this right? You and your tiny ass dick? Oh, man.
I was like, I'll put him first, land on him and survive.
She did what move is that? That was like a seismic toss or something like that.
Seismic toss!
No lie, man. She did relentless. She was
I gotta give it to Song Woo. Song Woo understood what the fuck.
Song Woo's
he's not likable though.
He's not likable, but
he was likable.
The most likable person was the old man, and then he fucked my head up.
Michelle's favorite character was the old man. Michelle's favorite character because all she kept saying is, "Oh, he's so cute." And
no lie, cried when I saw him get popped, or didn't see it.
And when I think we both realized at that moment too, like, wait a second,
I said
they didn't show that he died.
But then at the same time, the first thing I thought when I said I was like, yo, I didn't see him die. The first thing I thought to myself was, though, they probably didn't want to show an old man get shot, you know?
They showed like 25 billion
people. Normally that is the rule in movies and shows. If you don't see it happen on screen, they didn't technically die.
Happen, right? So, because I saw Ali die. And I was like, and you guys are gonna tell me Song Woo didn't understand the assignment? Can I tell you something? I figured out. Well, look what he did to Ali. Poor sweet Ali. Can I tell you something about that whole thing? That whole marble game. I figured out how to win 2 of those games without anybody dying. Right? Okay. The game was you had to get your partner's marbles.
All 10 of theirs.
Yeah. All 10. It didn't say you have to keep your 10.
So you're saying what? Would have just traded?
You make up they tell you can make up the game.
Fact.
True.
All you have to do is call the game fair exchange. 10 marbles for you. That's my partner's marbles.
And
10 marbles for me.
10, and then we both survive.
And we both survive.
I wonder how that would have worked though, because
you change.
No, never mind. I answered my own question because I was going to say, when somebody showed that they had 9, they were like, "Nah, you don't have 10." They were specific. They were like, "You don't have the 10."
You don't have the 10.
They didn't say you
needed your 10 partners. You didn't say you need 20.
That's right.
He made his own game.
Okay.
That's right.
Song Woo said, "I have all 20 marbles." That wasn't the rules. I rewatched it and I listened to the.
Because that's what I did. When it started getting when I watched it and binged it or whatever, and I kept on asking people about Squid Game. You watch Squid Game?
Yeah.
When I started seeing the reports, I was like, let me go ahead and watch it again because this time I wanted to listen to those rules.
We watched it
on that one where they're
that one, because the old man beat it. He did. He said, "What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours." Right?
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
The game was called Brothers or something like that.
Ganyu.
Yeah,
right.
That's
so
right.
all he had to do was give his 10 and then take the 10 from him. Done. That was it.
I didn't think about that.
But anyways, he wasn't supposed to be in that game anyway. The old man.
No, yes, he is.
No.
He decided he wanted to be in the game.
No. I mean, he like the way that socially in that scenario, they made it so that those 2 last games, the VIPs were showing up.
Yes.
Right? So at that point, he wasn't supposed to be in the game because he was supposed to be the last one picked. It was uneven. Remember?
Right.
They knew that was
because it was the girl that was the last one
exactly
picked.
Because what was supposed to happen?
He was supposed to go, I guess,
host. He's the host.
Yeah.
That's why he was like, "There's something came up, and the host can't make it." Right? Because he was in the game.
Right.
But
so because the way the social article works, women or men, women, then old people. Like he's the oldest, he's the weakest.
That's right.
And they were supposed to. Our main character was supposed to be like, "I'm gonna pick the girl." Or I'm gonna pick this mathematician, and then somebody else will pick the girl, and they'll team up, and the old man will be by himself. They'll pull him out like he died. They'll never see him again.
Right.
But they had to do that with the girl.
With the girl instead.
So she was supposed to be in the game and whatever and die, whatever. But he was supposed to be in the back and just go meet the VIPs and do the hosting. That's why the front man is in there, and he's trying to find that other guy, the police officer. Yeah. That whole police officer story.
I like that.
So people were like, "Yo, I don't want to see that."
It was pointless, but it wasn't pointless.
It wasn't pointless.
It wasn't pointless.
Nice.
Because it answered the questions that people were going to ask anyway. Right?
And it showed a lot of the history. They've been doing this fucking shit since 1988, bro.
Yeah. The brother won the game in 2015.
And then so he took over since 2015, and
it makes me wonder if he approached them or if they approached him.
That's season 2 might answer these questions.
And there was other.
I don't think there's going to be a season.
I hated the fact that my daughter's smarter than me at this point. My daughter was like, if you look at the cards that they pick, if they picked blue, they were part of the game. But whoever picks red, that flip card game. She was like, if they pick red, they were probably the triangle or circle people. You understand?
Oh no!
What?
The henchmen.
The henchmen.
Yeah.
The initial.
Right. No, I know. But did they show other people?
Yeah.
With other.
Yeah. I remember
when you
saw didn't they only show just the one?
No. At the end, remember where he's gonna go to the airport?
Yeah. They showed one person.
They showed one person, but in the game when they was like, "Hey, why do we have to play this game?" Blah blah, and he was like, "This nigga's in debt. This nigga's in debt."
Yeah.
They showed them playing the game.
Right.
Each one of them.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Each one of them picked the blue thing. So my daughter was like, maybe if they picked the red one, they would have been the henchmen instead of.
I kept saying to Michelle, I'm like, yo, how do I sign up for this, bro?
Yeah, like she said,
how do I sign up for this, man?
There was so many theories
to be one of the henchmen.
Do you think the henchmen getting treated better?
Yo, did you see the man get shot in the head?
No, they're not. They are in debt to themselves as well too.
No.
And even
okay, then who's the recruiter? Let me be the recruiter.
That's what I wanted to say.
The recruiter.
The recruiter.
Oh shit! Who's the recruiter? The guy with the fucking
the guy who would approach them with the game.
Yeah.
Let me have that job.
My favorite part of that when he was like doing the game and he totally forgot that he was getting $100,000 and he was like, "Yo, I've been slapped so many times. I'm about to box this guy." And this guy held his hand. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, I felt that because that man was getting." This is what I was
saying. He got too excited.
Like, yo.
Do you guys watch it in Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I watched it in English.
Yo, I watched it in English.
I didn't want to do the subtitle thing. I watched it in English, and the voice acting for the main character was actually very good.
Yeah.
It was actually very good.
I watched it in English and Korean.
Okay, so the main character, I thought the voice actor was very well.
It was very good. His voice was annoying enough that you'd be like, "This guy's a piece of shit." Yeah. But then, like when you watch it in Korean, it's the same.
But I like him though. I like Guillaume as a main character. The only thing is like. I think like the turn where people would start to turn on him is in that marble game because he started to take advantage of the old man's dementia.
Dog who you wouldn't do the same thing.
I mean, I just told you, I want to be the people who run this shit.
If I'm in that situation and this guy's
that was crazy though. When you see him, it's like, this nigga, he showed him the hand. He's like, okay, guess. And I was like, the old man showed him. He's like, okay, guess how much I have. Like, bro, you just.
But then now looking back at it, you're like,
he did it on purpose.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, even not even looking back at it, just at the.
Why would you treat me?
Because he revealed it himself. He's like,
why would you treat me?
Why are you doing this to me? I thought we were supposed to be gone.
Yeah. So that's what I think. So that game, that was the one game. The marble game was the one game I was just like, you make the rules. They give you the opportunity to make your own rules.
What about another episode I liked is the glass.
Here's the thing.
The glass episode.
I have another thing.
It's fucked because it's like I thought to myself, what number would I pick?
Okay, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter. What's the rules about that game? Do you remember specifically?
The rule of the game is the only thing that they told you was take off your fucking shoes. Mm-hmm. And you have to make it across. They told you what the danger was. They didn't tell you. You said the first person has to go first, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
You have to go in order.
You gotta go in order. That was it.
They didn't say how you're supposed to cross, right?
They didn't say how you're supposed to cross.
How else would you cross?
I would have crossed on the rails.
The rails. That's one way.
The rails in the middle. Don't even touch the glass.
Don't even touch the glass. The rails in the middle.
There was two sets of rails.
Trails.
I would take the middle rails.
Make sure in the rules, if we can look this up, I want to see
that's what I'm asking.
They said.
Okay.
I don't think they said that.
They were just vague enough.
I think all the games there was like an outside the box approach to it, right?
Yeah.
So because like the second that started, Michelle and I are like, "Yo, walk on the fucking rails."
Walk on the rails.
About that, but then I'm like, nah, somebody.
Yeah, well, see,
someone's gonna shoot you. That's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody tried that.
The thing is, that game was meant to eliminate people because even when the man could see the difference between the glass,
they cheated.
They changed.
No. But think about that.
Fucking cheated.
No. They did cheat. I agree with you, right? But the one thing you got to realize is they didn't change the game because it was too easy. Like the main guy didn't think that. It was because the VIP asked for it.
Oh no!
Yeah, but that would have been the same result if they said
no. They said that everybody's supposed
to.
The rules of this is everybody was equal, had to be equal. Mm-hmm. The glassmaker is above them at that point.
Bullshit. I don't believe so. I believe it's only because the
all
VIP
the participants.
Like, this is getting boring. He knows what the glass is.
Yeah, that's why
the VIPs weren't there. If the VIPs weren't there,
they wouldn't have checked. They wouldn't have checked. You're right.
They would have just let it be. They would have been like, "Oh, he's figured it out. Let him do his thing." Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe.
I give it that.
The white man.
Yeah, of course. See, that's the real evil of this show. The white man, not Sung Woo. Sung Woo's not the bad guy. It's the VIPs. Sung Woo's not, to me, Sung Woo's not bad. Like, Sung Woo's doing what he has to do.
I told you guys from the start. Yeah. He understood the assignment.
He understood.
That's exactly how I would play.
I don't feel bad that he did what he did.
Fuck Sung Woo.
No.
He knew how to play the game.
He knew how to play the game.
That's why he made it to the finals.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
He is a bit of a dick.
He was a dick from the start, though. Yeah, because remember in the card game, he knew what the game was. So he purposely is like, yo, I'm going to take the triangle. It's the easiest fucking shape.
Yeah.
Right? So he knew from the start and didn't tell anybody. He had
a moment of like, this is my friend.
He could have done something.
Yeah.
And even wonder why he didn't tell him though.
Because he doesn't really like him.
No, but
45.6 billion.
No, he doesn't.
Think about it.
He doesn't like
money.
He didn't like that guy. He didn't like the main.
They weren't friends.
They weren't really friends.
Yeah,
because it was more like they're friends.
Oh, I knew him from my town.
Yeah, that's it. It was more of one of those things. He used to ride around with him, and they used to be. He used to drive to school together. Yeah. But he was so into getting into trouble that Sang-woo didn't want to be a part of him. Mm-hmm. So they're not really friends.
Right.
Their mothers are friends.
Yeah.
They know each other. The same neighborhood. They're familiar neighbors at best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they played together in the Squid Game when they were kids.
Yeah, but they were kids at that point.
Yeah.
But as they grew, neighborhood though.
Yeah, but as they grew, they grew apart because Sang-woo was going
paths, right?
He was going places.
Yeah.
Right? And the other guy, I can't remember.
Until he fucked it all off in bad investments.
Yeah. But the other guy was, from the beginning, you knew he was trouble kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he never wanted to take responsibility.
That's right.
So, he had a moment where it was like, this is my childhood friend. Let me just say, take triangle. But he was like, nah, fuck this guy. He always does something stupid.
Yeah.
And so he just said, yeah, forget it. It's not my problem. I'm trying to win this game. Mm-hmm. Right?
I'm surprised that it took that long for everybody to gang up on the one gangster dude.
Yeah, I didn't like his character.
Everyone? The one girl.
No, I didn't like his character.
At that point, you could tell, win or lose, he was good. Like, someone's going to kill him in the next round.
Yeah.
It took too long. Like, the minute this man ate someone else's food,
he should have
and started that riot.
Exactly.
But at the same time, those people who were under him were probably just like, oh, well, scared. He's going to protect me. So
because he was kind of the biggest one there.
Yeah, it was a big dog.
He was the biggest one there.
I hated him.
But here's the thing for me. With that glass one, even if they told me I couldn't go on the rails, they didn't tell me I couldn't.
But they didn't say that specifically. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't say that specifically.
They didn't say that at all.
If I did the rails thing like you said, because that was the first thing I said, I'm just going to walk on the middle of those rails and just keep going. Right? Even if they said, you can't do that. All right, cool. This is where the game could have been about...
Wait, no. I think in the rules it said you have to choose a side.
No. Anyways, we'll review it. Yeah. Okay, so let me... Oh, if they did. Okay. Even then, if they tell me I have to choose a side, good. How many players are in the game? 16?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many pairs of shoes do you have? How many pairs of shoes?
Said to take them off. Now that you couldn't carry them.
You got 32.
You got 32 shoes, right? Mm-hmm. How many gas panels do you have? 16, right?
16. Mm-hmm.
Throw the shoe at the glass.
But it wouldn't break, though.
It would.
With throwing shoes?
Yeah.
You would have to whip it at it. You can't toss it on there.
Bro, the moment the weight goes on the glass, it would have broke.
The glass wouldn't have been that sensitive, so the weight of a shoe would break it.
Then why'd you have to take off your shoes?
I don't know.
Throw the shoes out the glass.
I don't think it would have broken. I don't think it would have broken.
Nick, are you?
Unless, like I said, you whip it at it. You can't take a shoe and throw it on glass. It's not going to break.
Hold on.
It's not paper.
Hold on. What are you talking about? Link, think in real life.
When you threw something. You can't take your shoe and throw it
on the glass right there?
Okay, but we're okay. If I stand it here and I whip it at it, probably yeah. But you can't stand on the glass and whip it.
Wait.
At the shoe. Why not?
Wait, tennis balls go through glass, right?
Yeah, shoes can go through glass.
Think about it like this.
You're trying
to think about it.
It goes through
non-tempered glass.
If
you throw with that same force, it doesn't matter what side it is. You're going to break both sides.
No. Eric, if you're telling me, if you're trying to tell, listen to yourself. If you're trying to tell me that the body weight of a full-grown man jumping onto the glass isn't going to break it, it's going to break it, or isn't going to break it. But if I take the shoe and I take it at a velocity where I throw it up into the air and it lands straight down onto it, because guess what? Gravity's going to take hold. It's going to come down with speed. It will break the weaker glass. If it doesn't break, that's the glass to go on. You have to think. That's all I'm saying.
But you got to think about it like this. Hold on. If it's the first person, right, and I just take my shoe, remember the glass is right
here.
The first one.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I go, okay, and that breaks, and then step on this one, the other glass was just a hop, skipping away. I'm just on this glass now. Whipping at another glass.
But you're carrying 32 pairs of shoes?
No, that's why you have the other line. You got to. That's where teammates. You have to.
That's another thing about this whole show.
There was only one game that made sure people were getting murdered.
But they weren't tug of war. Yeah, tug of war was crazy.
Everything else, everyone could have gotten by if they just decided to help each other.
But they wouldn't in the glass one. Exactly.
No. The glass one.
But you just said that they're teams. They wouldn't do that.
But in a perfect situation, like I said, in a perfect situation,
32 shoes.
You have 32 shoes, 16 glasses, right? Panels.
Yeah,
we all can figure this out within a shot.
But they especially you really think the gangster would agree with that?
No, because that's what the human nature is, and that's what goes to show you even at the end where he's like, "Yo, let's play this one more game. Let's see if anybody helps this dude out." Because it was just another concept of like, what? I'll show you how terrible the world is. Like, you guys won't even sit down and have a conversation and say, how can we all win? Because everyone's like, I want that money.
Yeah, I want the money. Or even about the gangster knew to change the rules. Because they don't tell you have to play one game.
Yeah, remember, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they tell you.
He changed the rules in the marble game.
In the marble game, he lost.
Oh, right.
He lost.
The only one who was doing that little whole game.
That's right.
That was in a
Yeah, and it was like he changed the rules. He didn't change the rule. He said you said everybody was equal, so I want my fair share at a game that I designed. And so they're like, accepted. You had the ability in this game to win as a team.
Yeah.
See, like that's my thinking. Like if the rail thing, brilliant. I would fucking do the rail thing first. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
If they told me I couldn't do it and they blew up the whole fucking thing, I don't care. At least I tried. I'm not going out like some punk jumping 2 feet into a glass and expecting it to hold my weight. So if you're telling me that my shoe, right, if like the moment you jump in, my shoe can't break the glass, if I whip it at it, then I'm gonna jump on it. You see what I'm saying? I'm working
at least even if I do break it and I got that part wrong or whatever, it's giving me the opportunity to at least try something else.
Try something else, because you're like I wouldn't want to. The first guy. That if that was me, that's the first thing I'm thinking of. I'm thinking either the rails. Or I'm saying everybody give me your shoes, or like let's just
everybody carry your shoes.
Like carry your shoes with you. Right. And as I get to the next one, break it. And if it breaks, we jump on that one because the glass was weak.
The other
one was weak. The glass that you want to be on was super strong because my 300-pound ass was jumping on it, and the thug was jumping on glass and not falling through. So you can't tell me the shoe would break both glass. Like no, it wouldn't make sense. The shoe would stay on one, right? If I whipped that bitch down on it, boom, and I said, "Oh, it broke. Look at that."
What if it's just strong enough to withstand the abuse, though?
It's glass, dog.
Yeah, like I throw a tennis ball out of glass and it breaks.
Yeah.
Like, so this is even weaker glass. They tell you, we've weakened this glass. You're going to fall through. If you choose the wrong one, no matter what, you'll fall through. It won't give you the opportunity to do it. So that's why you throw the shoe. You throw the shoe, bling. I guess I go on that one. Get up there, give me your next shoe, bling. If at the end of the last 2 panels, if somebody tries to push me through, so be it. But at least I try to get everybody through, right? Because if I'm first, hell the fuck no. And even if I'm last, like, yo.
And being like, yo, you see that? I thought to myself, I was like, yo, why is last going bad? You get to see everybody else. But then I was like, you see what happened?
You forgot.
And he forgot.
And he forgot. It's like the left one. Yeah. But then that's the funny thing.
Then in that point, because I would have, like I said, I was thinking about that rail thing the whole time. If I was last at that point, just scuttle across and I'm in. That's it.
But that's the thing. Like the game, even then, like those motherfuckers blew up the fucking glass.
Blew up the glass,
and that wasn't even fair because then she gets injured because of that. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Yeah,
it was
all safely across, and then
no. You see, the thing is, I bet you that was on a timer.
It was on.
Because it was so like if they were if they were just smarter, got across faster. They would have been through the room. It would have just behind them just blew up and exploded without them being there. I don't think it was a malicious intent to harm.
I still don't like it though. Like what happened with the timer in the last game? Oh no, they shot everybody too with the red light, green light.
Red light, green light. Everyone just got gunned down.
That man gave him the skill. Like, see, he helped him the first time. Who helped him the first time?
He did.
He was like, stay behind somebody. Yeah. If you mess up, that person
weren't playing with the movements.
No, not at all.
Yo, I was like, all you gotta do is jump stop, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
Some guy did a jump stop, in the forehead. I was like, oh fuck.
I was like, don't jump stop. I was like, yo, when he was like, all you had to do was just jump stop. I was like, what?
What would you do? What would you guys do?
Fast walk, no running, fast walk.
Yeah, you're sure-footed as hell.
But that's what I'm saying, though, because your momentum's still
I just listened to the girl singing, wang hoo, wang hoo. And that's what she was doing.
That's true.
She still had to,
and they had to turn. They had to turn.
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's like you know that, but again,
I listen to the words.
Panicked. Everyone's like adrenaline's going. So when you think like I'm just thinking, I see somebody. Oh wait, it's about not moving. Okay, you got to move though. So just consistently keep.
I would roll.
Nigga,
rolling is momentum.
It's easier to stop though.
How?
Because as soon as you hear her stop, and then you're in the middle of the roll, and you just stop. Remember, your body's not a full circle, so when you go on your back or your stomach, you stop.
Yeah. But hold on. How about I'm talking about look.
Saying you. Oh yeah.
Breathing.
Yeah. The reason why you couldn't
breathing and getting shot. You don't remember they were showing the guy like
on the ground breathing and he got shot.
Breathe. He was just breathing.
That's inconsistent because we saw the main character like looking back and talking and didn't get shot.
No, he told him not to look back.
He didn't look back.
He told him not to look.
There were scenes where he was still like, and
guy grabbed his leg.
And guy grabbed his leg and he was moving like and didn't
grab his leg.
But he didn't get shot though.
Right?
No, he was already looking back though.
Yeah.
When he grabbed his leg, he was already looking back.
He looked down.
No, I think that breathing thing is inconsistent. But
I'm talking about the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. I don't think like this is gonna get you shot.
Can I tell you guys something that I caught that maybe
like your
many
hands
of
like,
you guys probably did not catch? In this,
what was that?
all the games, they told you what the games were ahead of time.
Yeah. Every game they told
Every
you.
game they told you.
Yeah. They told you ahead of time. You just gotta pay attention.
You got to pay attention.
Like what? Like how? Like
They gave you every game.
Oh, was it cool for your food?
Nah.
okay, so explain because I don't.
There was no clue.
There was no clue. You have to be
in the next game. You would be playing red light, green light. Stop when what they fully explained it.
No. I mean, like they told you what the game was ahead of time without you knowing what the games were. If you watch it again, where they sleep, where everybody sleeps, all the games are on the wall. Every single one of them. Every single.
Is it actually? Wow.
It's on the wall.
No, you're right, because there are pictures of like.
I took a picture for you
or whatever
because I knew you guys. I don't want to make you watch it all over again. But right there, I showed it. And where they sleep when it gets down to the last three, every single game.
Oh shit!
Is on the wall. They told them.
That's right.
Every single game is on the wall.
Yeah, there's the shapes, the triangle. There's the glass right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tug of war, everything.
Tug of war, Squid Game.
Yeah. Again.
Interesting.
Tug of war is the only one.
The only one designed that. There's no way to get out of that.
Yeah.
When you think of that, there was no way to get out of the tug of war. 10 people were going to die regardless.
Yes.
Oh, which reminded me, there was 5 teams. No, 7 teams?
When?
For the tug of war. So that means
There was 8.
There was 8.
Yeah, there was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So every single one, like when I hate it.
Dude, I love shows like this because it's like you gotta go back sometimes or you gotta wait till
it was that's how
but
good
they
this
were mentally conditioned to not give a fuck about the walls, right? The first night the riot happened, after that you're looking at walls like that?
Not at all.
No,
I'm not even looking at the walls when when you first
get in there.
They're calling numbers or
they're full, like it's funny because like I went back to the first episode, like when they were just walking in. The games are there. The beds are in the way.
They're in the way, right?
They're in the way,
right.
But the games
are there.
Are there.
That's what I remember, like that being on the wall, like
that's
behind
crazy.
it. I was like, oh, they're just probably in some gymnasium.
Yeah,
That's just showing, like, oh,
every single game is on that motherfucking wall. And if they were like so, that riot happens. Okay, you say to yourself, why did the riot happen? They knew that it was going to happen because they forced that to happen in a way. Right. Human nature, like they said.
They did force it.
But and you saw in the control room.
Less food. They purposely gave less food.
They didn't give less food.
They did.
They didn't.
They said that they did.
They said that.
They lied.
They lied.
Oh, you think they lied
because
again?
Because the 5 people that took extra are the 5 people that are missing
who
food.
got it, right.
Yeah, they said they lied about it.
Yeah, they lied.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah, they said they lied.
So, like, when that riot is happening, in the control room, the guy's like, yo, do it. And he just pushes a switch and all the beds fall.
Right, yeah.
After that, they could have seen the game, what the game was. Like, so it's like,
damn.
Oh, so they were even trying to show you.
Yeah, they were trying to show. Even though you were killing people and whatever,
that's messed up.
That ration thing that happened is the only reason that they started killing each other. Because they were willing to work as a team.
Yeah.
Before our main characters were willing to work as a team.
Yeah, that's right.
Unlike Sang-woo, but whatever. But at least you could deal with that slowly, right? But as soon as that ration shit happened, they knew that they were going to be like...
They were like, oh, there's some shady motherfuckers up in here now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're going to form teams.
Yeah. And they're going to just like...
Do you guys buy the old man's motivation to doing this?
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't even understand it. Like every time I watched it 3 times.
No, he said because he
got bored.
He got bored, and he said that he used to play this shit as
white people do that all the time.
Yeah.
They go and they fight animals in the
the jungle. When you've done everything, then what?
It's important to mention that he was dying slowly. He would rather meet death on his terms.
Yeah. Sure.
So I get that. I get that. I don't know why he would risk other people's 400.
No, he didn't risk anybody's life. You got to remember, I didn't risk nobody's life. I gave you an opportunity,
and he gave you an opportunity to leave.
And then you took the opportunity to leave, and then you motherfuckers came back.
So you knew what it was.
Because at this point, so don't come to me talking about why did you do what you did.
That's why.
No. He said to the main character.
I don't know how much money 46.5 billion won is.
It's not that much.
I don't care. It's a billion of something.
No,
it's not that much.
It's not $1 billion.
Not, like
I know. I'm not saying it's $1 billion.
In my home currency, it's a lot of fucking money.
It's still gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Even if it was like 100K.
So would you risk your life?
100K.
You risking your life?
For 100K?
Not for 100K.
Hold on.
Not for 100K. Do the conversion. What's 45.6 billion won?
Hey Google.
No,
what's 46 billion won?
In USD.
46 billion Korean won is approximately 38,890,000.
And you're not going to do that?
38 million? It's my life, I know $38 million.
Hey man,
I'd also like to say, Sung Woo, even if he won with all the money, was still nowhere near clearing out his debt.
No,
that's true.
That's why he killed himself.
How much?
He was in billions. He was billions in debt. Yeah,
like
billions, bro.
100 billion. The grand prize is 45, bro.
Yeah,
and he shared that with the main character. I can't remember his name. I don't know why. Guillaume, right? Guillaume. He shared that with the main character, Guillaume. He's like, they don't even know about this amount that I owe. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's
That's right. Yeah. He said, because there's more.
It was more.
What they have on him on file was like 6 billion, but he said, no, I owe like 30 billion, but they don't know that.
That's arrogance. That's all arrogance right there. Thinking you're smarter than you are. Right? Yeah. So like, I don't know, like.
Well, he was groomed that way since childhood.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out the tug of war game. I don't know how you would win that.
You couldn't.
I need to go back and listen to the rules.
The rules are important.
The rules are important because
stop and go, red light, green light. Simple. All you had to do was make it across
within time.
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. So all of them could have made it. Now what happened was
they got panicked.
The
first person gets shot, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, my man. Well, I think Eric told me that. I don't even know what he said. He was like, "Why the fuck are they running?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? That's human nature. Somebody just got shot. Think about Caravana.
Exactly.
One bullet or like one shot in the air, and people
go. Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to be next. Fuck that.
That's right. That's right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you thought critically.
No,
but you're not going to.
Remember, you're playing.
You're not going to.
You signed up thinking, I'm just playing a game to possibly get out of my debt.
Yeah.
You know, the way they went about everything was like a game. I walked into a van. Yeah, I did go to sleep, right? But I signed up for all this. So I get on, and then you're like, oh, we're going to be playing games. No one's harmed me so far.
I'll just get eliminated. You didn't say eliminated.
You know what I mean? They said you would be eliminated. And then they're like, oh, okay, elimination. I go home.
What about the
first person gets shot? You're like, come on, 5 feet away from you, somebody just got shot. You're not gonna run?
Yeah, you run.
You thinking about rules at this point?
Yeah. No, you run.
Yo, the panic was panic.
The only people who were, I guess, not smart enough, but it was more like bitch enough, who froze from the
fear,
and then they didn't get shot. Then they were looking back and seeing all
because those people stayed frozen for like 3 rounds.
Right,
they didn't move even when it said green. They just stayed still.
Said, fuck yeah!
But now we know why.
Yeah.
Because the old man knew the game, right? Because this nigga was smiling. I'm the first one across. But did you notice he stopped early too?
Yeah,
right. He stopped early.
I don't think it's because he knew.
He knew the
game, but he stopped because he'd be running, and then he go, and then you hear the thing start moving because he stopped early.
He's giving you the note.
No, yeah, true, but that note wasn't consistent.
It's sped up.
So that's
it's sped up, but like,
so for him to memorize it,
probably
stop early,
bro. They've been doing this since 1988, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, like I mean, my man was like,
he's been around, so he probably.
My hope, when she says hope. Stop.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And then the thing turns around. but then it's getting faster.
He was like stopping on Hulk. So before it even turned around, so he was already, he knew what was coming.
Saying, I don't know what it's saying.
First head movement, you stop, bro.
Yeah. The moment it says Hulk, you're like, nope. And you're done. People are just like,
I'll just be running. Just pose at these niggas like, yo, you ain't gonna kill me today.
Damn, this guy's the first one dying. This guy's like, critically thinking, I wouldn't have ran. I was like, nigga, you'd run.
You running.
You'd run.
I know.
Yo, there's a lot to break down still, but Kev, we gotta move on, man. I think there were still 2 more topics related to this, though.
Hey, Kev, do me a favor too. Look at those topics and whatever is not important, scrap one.
No, but I said the 2 more that's related to Squid Game.
Oh. Yeah, we got one main one. Then we got news of the week is just going to be a bunch of quick hits, so it's not going to be too crazy. Don't worry about it. Next on the list, we do got Free Guy, the review. Did you guys all get a chance to see it as yet?
Yeah.
All right, Free Guy. Okay.
Cool. What'd y'all think, man? Let's get the ratings.
I gave my rating on our podcast or on our IG.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, I would give it a 7.
I give it a 7.
It was enjoyable. It was fun movie.
Yeah.
Typical Ryan Reynolds.
Typical Ryan Reynolds. Nothing serious. Nothing.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
This movie was trash.
7's around.
Bro, it's the same. It's okay. So for me,
it's like another Ready Player One.
Yeah,
even.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I got Ready Player One vibes throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
but I mean, no, not at the same time.
Not as
yeah, it's not as fantastic.
They didn't have an internet war.
You know, like
that shit seems.
You know what? No, I would give it lower. Now that you said that,
it's trash.
Because Ready Player One, I would probably give a 7.
Really?
No, really?
Ready Player One, yeah.
That movie was fire.
I mean, it wasn't fire. It was just a whole bunch of fanfare. Like, it was just,
that's what I want.
It was just fun doing Easter eggs. So I probably give it.
They tried to do that with Free Guy. Free Guy was a good movie. It was better than it was expected.
Maybe I'd give it like
there really was one.
Maybe I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 6.
Okay,
there's one scene that I like. One scene.
And what scene is that?
And it's the one with Channing Tatum.
You're so stupid.
Channing Tatum is so hilarious. Like every movie I've seen, Channing Tatum.
I'm not even a fan of him, to be honest.
Him.
You're a hater. Okay, so this is a hater.
Channing,
because I don't like someone. I'm a hater. All right,
you're a hater of Channing.
Cross your arms.
We have opinions, but anyway. So what? 7, 6?
I give it a 7. You know, it was
good entertainment value.
Yeah, it's a standard movie.
And I like Brian Reynolds, so that's
why I thought I was gonna like it. The jokes were corny.
Yeah,
the movie was corny. They turned it into a love movie. Like,
that was stupid. That was fucking stupid.
What part of the love story did you not like? The love story between the animated character and the real world girl?
Yes.
Or
that was stupid. She fell in love with the anime character. That was so fucking dumb.
She didn't fall in love with her.
That was dumb.
They went out for ice cream on the screen.
And they kissed and all this nonsense.
Kiss me.
She thought it was a real person playing the game, and they were playing a video game. She didn't fall in love with that person. She's like, go ahead if you want to kiss my avatar. Like, that's not real.
Did you watch the same movie we watched?
Yeah.
You don't remember her walking away and saying, maybe we can do this in real life?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she fell in love with him.
Because she fell in love with him.
She liked him as a non-toxic male, but it turned out that's what she said. That's exactly
she fell in love with him.
No. The first time
I'm going to go ahead and say she fell in love with him.
I don't know what movie Gus watched.
I don't think she fell in love with him.
Okay.
You fall in love with people like that?
Whatever you want.
That's my point. Why I'm saying it was stupid. Because people don't do that. Well, I mean, we know what type of people do that.
I mean,
what are you talking about? These people fall in love with characters all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's nasty.
It is nasty.
And that's what she did. But because she's a female.
No.
Because she's a female. And
that's not what it is.
She's one of the main characters.
Oh my God.
I
don't even know why we're discussing this.
Yeah. She thought she was talking to somebody that was real on the other end.
Yeah, she thought she was talking to a real person.
She thought she was talking to a real person.
We understand that.
But still.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, in general, I didn't want remember, his whole AI was brought upon because of love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You turn into a love story.
I don't
That's not what I thought Free Guy was going to be about.
True.
The blue shirt guy was literally a love letter to her from the programmer.
From the programmer. Yeah.
But
and then she fell.
That's what he's talking
about. That's not what I just said. I just said,
need that in the movie.
I don't need that in the movie.
Why
I don't
not?
care.
Yeah.
He worked from the beginning of the movie. You could tell that dude was in love with her. They put it.
We got it. We got it.
Do you guys not like love? Is that what it is? Is that once it becomes about love, you're like, oh shit, fuck it.
Because they make it seem like the motive of everything is like
love is a great
pussy.
motive.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just pussy.
I don't think. No, you changed the word now. You changed the word to pussy. The word was love. The word was love.
Love and pussy are the same.
No, love and pussy is not the same thing.
You don't love
They're
pussy?
synonymous.
No. I could be in love with pussy, but I like love and pussy is not the same thing. It's two different things.
Damn, man.
It's two different things.
Pussyologist? What's the
Pussyologist?
What's the full name of pussy? Is the short form of the real word.
Okay,
It's
thank
like
you.
pussy lamb. I got that from that podcast.
You just want to say the word so many times
because I'm not promoting
so we
it.
We gotta edit that out. Like every time we gotta bleep that shit out.
Pussy gotta get bleeped.
Why we gotta be pussy for?
Anyways, but yeah, the movie. I mean, like, what? I can't crash on the movie. I mean, it's good. It's
all right.
It's all right.
It was good. I enjoyed it because I enjoy Ryan Reynolds. He's naturally humorous, so that's cool.
Exactly.
Fuck, why is there love in this movie? It's about a video
Not
game.
love in the movie. The whole premise of the movie was a love movie. This was supposed to be about video games, dog.
If it was, though, I don't know.
Or I guess it was about making your own decisions and being your own person.
That too. There's so many messages in this movie.
Fuck that. Next,
dog. Then that means that there's so many messages in the Paw Patrol movie. You seen that one?
Yeah. Do the right thing, and you won't get fucking arrested. If you get in trouble, the police are there to help you. There's so many messages.
I like the Paw Patrol movie more than I like Free Guy.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Hot take alert.
I gotta go see Paw Patrol.
What's next?
Damn.
All right, next up, we got some news of the week. So, it's going to be some quick hits. First off, though, we are going to jump back to Squid Game real quick. So it's being reported that the phone number in Squid Game is actually a real number.
Yo, this poor guy.
They've been receiving 4,000 calls a day.
Bro, hold on.
And
you know what's fucked, bro? Kev, you know what's fucked about that is the fact that they even wrote a real number. Like you could have just do 555-5555.
That's probably a number.
In Korea,
that's probably enough. Because I think the whole this is a mistake as well because Netflix is thinking that this is a random number, but lo and behold, it's someone's real number. I don't think they knew that it was not a random.
In Korea, it's probably a random number.
Yeah, but like not on the job.
But somebody probably in another like part of the world, it's a real number.
Imagine if it was a scam artist, though. Yeah, you can be part of the game. Let me just get that social insurance number so when you die, you forward off the money.
Yeah,
I mean,
done. Like, so many things could have gone wrong if I went to the wrong person.
But he said 4,000 a day.
Yo, that means
he said 4,000.
People want that money.
Like, I don't even know.
Stupid.
Like his phone is just gonna blow up.
Hey, listen.
His phone would just overheat and just like combust.
Can you take this in for a moment? There's people out there in this world that are really broke, and they see that.
No, my nigga. Listen, if you saw the number, that means you can afford Netflix. You bought Netflix.
Exactly.
No.
Sorry, there's no homeless people on the street right now talking about Squid Game.
Yeah,
calling a number.
I mean, I'm not saying homeless. I'm just saying some people that are in debt.
Also, greedy people.
Yeah. They could be somebody who's like
you can't. So that's why I
people don't buy cable anymore.
No, I know, but that's why I lost my faith in humanity. That somebody logical enough to be able to get on the computer, sign up for Netflix, pay the $9.99 a month, then go, damn, I'm so broke, man. I just watched the movie on Netflix.
Maybe
I'm gonna call that number to find this.
There are people like that.
I can see the trolls out there.
Are you kidding me? There's people who masturbate to girls who they think are real and they're cartoon characters. You just said that in the last segment.
That men are weird?
No, yeah. Why would
weird? But like, I don't think you guys are stupid.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Being weird and being stupid are two different things.
Hold on. Yeah. So you're telling me that like the girl who fell in love with the Avatar is weird or stupid?
Weird. That's a weirdo.
That's weird.
But she was under the premise of it's a person on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was a real person on the other end, to fall in love
still
after
weird,
literally 1
playing
hour
a video game.
Okay,
it's weird. It's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but
weird things have happened. But like, you tell me that there's not somebody in the world who's going to be like, that's why they started doing 5555 numbers, because there's people in the world, no matter what, even
like, but it's 2021. Who's
right, bro?
You got the internet, dog.
They've been doing 555 numbers since TV was invented.
That's what I'm saying.
There are stupid people out there.
It's That's why I just said I lost my faith in humanity. It's crazy.
4,000 people
that right now we're doing a podcast talking about
4,000 people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greed is real.
I don't think it's
you know
greed.
what I'm saying? What else can it be?
Is what it is. Stupidity.
It's stupidity.
The stupidity is real.
For real.
Yeah, greed is one thing. I mean, how they greedy. It's like,
see, like when
they're willing to give up their lives.
Yeah,
for money.
And that's the crazy part. And that is a segue into what I'm about to say right now about how sick it is, because if this show is becoming one of the biggest shows and it's all about murder and taking out the next person and money and the greed, look at what people are into. Yeah, there are so many more inspirational things out there to be watched and listened to.
This is the same. Well, this is no different from Saw. Look how many movies spawned Saw.
Or fucking Tiger King.
Or Hostel.
That's what I'm saying. I lose so much faith in people, dog. Like, that's what they're basically.
Alice in Wonderland.
The guy was right at the end at the movie where he was just like, yo, I'm done with this. Yo, look, you see that dude outside?
If somebody helps him.
Yeah.
Mad people.
And they did.
And they do.
I don't even know where he went to.
The only reason he survived was because the cop was... The police picked him up.
Yeah.
No, one guy
saved him. One guy went to get the cops.
Yeah, he went to get the cops.
There's a guy that passed him and checked on him like, oh shit. And then he went, and then when the camera cuts back, you see him getting out of the cop car.
Yeah, he comes out of the cop car.
He went to get the cops. Yeah. So there's one good person in Korea.
Yeah, that's me right. That's me right there. That one good person.
On him.
Of course, you see.
I would have stomped on him. I would have been.
But no, you would have too. You would have walked right by that motherfucker.
No, not even. I told you, I'm the leader of the Squid.
That's what I'm saying. You would have walked right by that dude.
I'm the nigga in the mask. I'm the front man.
The front man.
I'm the front man. Me and Kev are right in that room.
There was a moment in the Squid Game where I related to the front man so much.
Fuck you, Gus.
Which one? What scene?
What scene? Yo, when the guy goes into the hallway or whatever, he's in the back in the VIP area, and the man's like, he picked up the phone. Yeah, I related to that so much because I'm like, yo, you fucked up. When he was like, you fucked up. Because
turned it the wrong way.
I always put the receiver this way. That's how, like, Eric does that shit where he goes into my room and does some shit, and then he'll leave something, and I'll be like, I didn't leave this like this. You fucked up.
Gus be at work and be like, there's a disturbance in the
floor. I felt it. Yo, when he said that, I was like, this front man is me. He's like, and then when he pulled out the gap one time, I was like, yeah.
That's how I be feeling.
That's how I be feeling. Because funny. This guy was about to leave. He was about to leave the place, and he was like, nah. Let me let this nigga know. You fucked up. I know you're in here because I leave that phone this particular way. And I find myself saying that, like, I left this way. I don't leave my PlayStation controller on the goddamn floor, right? So then when I find it there, I'm like,
Eric was here.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Or you turn on the TV, like, this is my safe spot.
No. Or he has this, or the thing is, like, when I turn off my PlayStation, you know how the TV stays on, whatever. I always turn the TV off because I never leave the TV on. I hate leaving it on the blank screen, burning, whatever.
Right.
I find my TV on like that, and I'm like, this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, I wasn't in there. And I was like, I don't leave my TV on. Why do I have fucking turn the TV on in the morning, go to work, come back with the TV on, Eric? Huh? Can you tell me?
At this point, I don't know what this guy's talking about. I have my own PlayStation.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But sometimes you do that shit.
No, sometimes. You see, this is what...
You used to have it, you know.
Sometimes this motherfucker is just paranoid.
Yeah. I felt the front man on that one. Just let you know. I was like, when he pulled out the gap too, and I was like, I know you're in this motherfucker. I'm gonna find you. And then he, like, even when he touched the file, because he was like, I was like, this drawer. This drawer, I never opened this fucking drawer. Why is this drawer open? Somebody went into the PlayStation games to get a game, left it open. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt that.
Hold on. First off, I always let him know when I'm taking a game. And second of all, his drawer is fucking broken. Anyways.
It doesn't matter.
It's broken.
It doesn't matter.
He breaks it himself.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways.
The
other funny part?
Yeah.
I thought he was referring to the part where the man revealed himself and said, brother, why? And the man, bah, just shot him off the cliff. I was like, Gus, that's not right.
I think I called that from, like, I think the episode that the cop was introduced to him, like, yo, it's gonna be the fucking front man.
That was obvious.
I was like, But I did like that. I did like the cops angle. I thought it was.
It just makes
cool,
me
but
wonder where it's gonna go. If there's
because the cop is behind the scenes of everything.
But again, though, we're following to that same movie or film trope. We didn't see him die.
Right.
I mean, we know that it was on a cliff. We know that it's a far fall, but we didn't see him die.
I mean, he got shot in the shoulder.
Exactly. So he could have.
He shot the brother. Shot the brother in the shoulder,
and then so he shoots him back in the shoulder.
And he shot him back in the shoulder, and he was like, "Brother, why?" And then the other guy was like, "Because I can, bitch." Bow.
So we gotta see what
now imagine that. You're a henchman behind the front man and he's so strict with rules and shit.
And he took his mask off.
He took his mask off and then shot hit.
I'm shooting him in the back.
You hear him.
No, but that wasn't the thing.
Say, brother, why? I'm like, wait, that's his brother. Pow! Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yo, the rules.
I'm shooting the front man, dog.
No, the rules were very simple. Don't let anybody see your face. He didn't let anybody see his face.
True.
The henchmen.
True, that's true.
They're you see what I'm saying? When they shot the henchman and that nigga stole that mask, when they shot that kid turned around, everybody saw his face.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? So they're like, hey, once they know who you are.
Actually, didn't they say to put your mask back on too before you turned around?
No.
Did anyone say anything to him?
No.
You know what happened? The man went like this.
Front man, you can't say shit.
The guy got taken hostage, right? And then he told him to take off the mask. And then he spun to the guy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He didn't take his mask off. He then turned him around and had the gun pointed at his face.
Right.
No, that was after he took off the mask.
But the mask was already off.
Yeah, the mask was already off.
And then what happened was like he was so shocked. He was like, "You're just a kid." And then he shot himself.
Yeah.
And then the front man came in
with Norman Osborn, like,
bam! Just saying, no remorse.
No, nothing.
That's the real movie.
Clean that shit up.
That's the show, no remorse.
Yo, when my man, from Michael B. Jordan, just getting a shot.
Oh, got him.
Got him. So when that man came in, so like he was like, "Yo, I'm confused. I was confused. I don't know if I was supposed to take the bodies away." And the man was like, "Yeah, stay after the fucking show. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, talk like, I'm gonna make sure you remember. Or
yeah, like we gonna talk about that confusion.
Yeah."
And this guy looked at that. Yo, I felt the same way. It was like, yo, that square mask is looking real nice right now.
Yeah.
Conversation.
There was a moment when the doctor was they were arguing with the doctor.
Oh yeah, they were cutting up the body. Mm-hmm.
Yo, and they had this guy pose up, and the pose was so hard. This guy was just like, "Yo, we don't have time for this shit.
Time for this shit, man,
bro.
Let's cut the bodies up and let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yo, that whole conversation, entertaining as fuck to me because the man was like, "Yo." Remember that zombie that came up and tried to what? And the man was like, "Yeah, I remember the zombie." He's like, "Yeah, what happened with that zombie?" He's like, "What the fuck do you mean? What happened to that zombie?" And then the police officer's like, "Let me just hold my gun real quick."
I don't think I remember this part right here.
No, you don't. Yo,
the doctor.
The doctor.
Yeah, I know about the doctor in the back room, but I don't remember the conversation like that. Though.
Yo, the conversation was too hard, man, because they were talking about because the cop thought his brother was one of the zombies that got killed. So he was like asking questions about it. And they were like, yo, but you were the one who stomped the bitch's lights out. Yeah. And he was like, what? And he's like, wait. Who the fuck? And everybody started to do this to pull the guns out. And then the doctor was like, shut the fuck up.
The cop was talking too much, man.
Yeah.
He was giving himself away too much. Like, yo, just shut up.
He was like, hey, did
one supposed to be making friends anyway.
And asking all these goddamn questions. Just shut up, bro. Like,
he started talking first. He was like, I got seasick. And the guy he said it to was like, wait a second. You the fucking diver. You 29, you the diver. How you seasick?
The cop didn't shut up, man.
The man was like, I stopped these niggas from killing you. All right? So you shut the fuck up and do your job.
Do your job.
Yo, because he didn't do the job the first night.
He was fucking up left and right.
Left and right. Like, and this man had to switch his mask. I was like, yo, this guy, he's living on the edge.
Yo, but can you imagine the strict rules that they had anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't have known that walking in. You know what I mean? Yeah. A few mistakes.
That's true.
This guy, but he played it real. He played it real like everybody else would. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and at first he was like, yo, we can talk. He's like, and they're like, don't just fucking talk to me unless your supervisor talks to you, all right? Don't fucking talk to me.
Talk unless you don't. What do you say? Don't talk unless you've been spoken to. Or something?
Yeah, some shit like that. Some real old school shit.
Yeah.
And this guy was just like, okay. then he got into the when he said, I was seasick, and this nigga look like I don't know the expressions on their faces. There's no expression, but you could just see it in their body language.
What
like,
the fuck you talking about?
Like what? The Russell Westbrook?
like, because he's like part of the gang. Because he's like, where were you last night? I was seasick, and this guy looked at him like, yo. Seasick, nigga, you the diver.
Don't you talk to dolphins, Aquaman?
You dive, you give the bodies away. All right, yo, Kevin, I'm sorry, yo, go on, yo, what's your next thing?
It's all good.
There's one more for Squid Game.
Is there really?
Yeah, fastest thing.
What is
Fastest growing show.
Kev, go ahead with it.
Sorry, next up on the list.
Yeah.
The Army of Thieves trailer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're clearly all going to watch it because we got a podcast, but I ain't excited.
Well, you don't want to see how this guy robbed banks?
I do want to see it, but I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll watch it. It's a movie.
There's better ways to do a Thieves Guild movie.
No, sorry. Before we go to, I said there was one more thing with Squid Game.
No, we talked about it.
No, how
the suing.
the suing.
Oh,
Yeah, the same guy that
the phone number.
the phone.
Now?
Yeah, he's going to sue Netflix now.
for what?
Yes.
No, not him. Sorry, not him. It's the Broadband company.
For what?
Are trying to sue
Service
Netflix because
provider.
in Korea they've been so overloaded that their servers shut down because everyone's watching Squid Game. So now it's like here if we all overloaded Rogers and Rogers is gonna try to sue Netflix.
That's
I know that's stupid, but
ridiculous.
that's what they're doing over there.
It's your servers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, hey, you're mad because we're giving you business?
That's like, huh? Like,
No, everybody's supposed to use their broadband one at a time during 6 and 7.
I mean, it is.
It's not North Korea.
I mean,
It's South.
It's South Korea, right?
It's North Korea, we're not hearing nothing about that shit. So South Korea is
The
saying
news not even getting out.
this news not getting out. So are you mad because we giving you business? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm counter-suing because now I want 25% of the new business you just had.
Yeah.
I'm counter-suing.
Yeah. We mentioned
Netflix is
send
winning.
over 10%.
Yeah,
Netflix
Netflix
is
sue Netflix.
Yeah, well, like, what the fuck? I mean, like, this is a non-issue. If I was a judge in this situation, I was like, oh, hold on, wait a second. You want them to pay you more money because
doing
you're
your
getting,
job?
for you getting business?
Yeah, like
Okay. The defendant, you can go free. Thank you. Good night.
Next case.
Next
What do you
case,
mean
please.
Next
I
case.
said next case.
This meeting is adjourned. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, that's
Like,
I mean, they trying, they're shooting, they shot.
Like, what were you gonna?
You miss 100% of shots you don't take.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
I'm going
the
to be
only
so
thing.
petty with them. I'm going to sue them for a percentage of their profit for my counseling. And then, after all that's done, I'm going to litigate them by buying them. Because fuck them.
Damn, Eric's cold. You know what I was thinking? I was just thinking, like, maybe the broadband of the company, the service provider, they had to do maintenance and everything. Even then, fuck you. You don't get nothing.
Don't get nothing. Like,
Don't need nothing.
It's like, enjoy the money. Goodbye. So you wanted me to give you more money for people using your service? Is there anybody else using your service in South Korea? Maybe? No? Well, then fuck you. Take
Hey, who
it.
knows? Maybe it's a real issue over there, though, right?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Kevin, give us the next one.
A lot of these businesses probably lost money.
Yeah.
All right, yo.
you
Next
lose
on the
money
list, we got the jumping back to it, Army of Thieves. So the trailer came out just recently. What do you guys think?
Not interested.
Not interested.
Yo, I'm interested.
I am very interested.
I'm so interested in how they're going to show me zombies in this.
Right, so Kev, what makes you so excited about this?
So it's got our girl Natalie Emanuel in it.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
I know her from the
Fast and Furious.
Tokyo
Furious
Drift.
franchise. She's in Game of Thrones also.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, so you know, probably gonna see it just cause.
All right.
Is that weird?
No, I'm a fan of her too.
Is there going to be zombies in this movie?
Ramsey.
Yeah. Also,
Showtime.
is this a sort of side story prior to whatever this guy's name was?
Yeah,
Zack Snyder?
Yeah, this is a prequel.
To the Army.
Prequel.
To the Army of the
Army
Dead.
of Dead.
Okay,
And
question,
I'm
because
wondering if
The
they're
same
all
actor's
going to
the
get
main
one.
character, isn't that?
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I think they're all going to
Yeah.
get a story. Like some of them will, not all of them, but like some of them will get a story.
I
Why?
want to get the pilot story.
Nah.
Yes.
I don't even want that.
Yes.
Tig.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just give me the prequel with Dave Bautista that they showed him in the first 10 minutes of the movie or first 5 minutes of the movie where he goes in and
Yeah, I think they'll
says-
show that.
I want that.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah, where he loses the girl and the daughter and everything and shit, whatever the fuck happened.
I would love to see that. But at the same time, I would like to just move on to. I'm not a big fan of prequels.
Oh yeah, like the second part.
Yeah.
Why did Zack Snyder take the time to direct and film this movie?
People like it that way because like they want to. People love to know history.
It expands the story.
Expands the universe.
Fuck you. Give me the history the way you did in the other movie. I don't give a fuck.
And it's an easy cop out too. That like, let's say I make something, a story or some kind of IP, and it's not successful, I can just end it. And then by having a prequel, I could just expand my universe.
And then restart it.
And then, expand from there.
I'm not interested, but I'll watch it with...
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I mean, like...
Yeah, definitely watch it.
I'd rather watch the Kingsman prequel than this prequel.
I'm not watching the prequel. I don't want to watch that. Exactly. It's just racist.
What?
I don't care. It's racist.
What, Kingsman?
Yeah.
How did you...
Ace is like, how is it racist?
It's not?
This guy called him real quick, like, hold on.
I guess.
Not racist?
It's racist. Kingsman? Racist. Elite white people killing people. Yeah, all right, cool. I don't care what you said.
Maybe racist isn't the word.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about racist.
There were black agents there.
Were there black agents in that shit?
Name them.
There wasn't.
Thank you, I'm God. No. Thank you, good night.
There wasn't. No, there wasn't. You're right, there wasn't.
In the first two movies, was there? No.
Is there a black person?
No, in the prequel, there is. There is the guy that dies in every movie, every black movie now.
Who? That
guy. Yeah, that's the
Who?
Oh, Jaiman. He's the black Sean Bean.
Yeah, he just dies now. He just dies in
He's the black Sean Bean.
Yeah,
he died.
He was in that movie.
Yeah, he's in that one.
And died.
I don't care.
I would rather see that than the fucking...
Yeah, I'm just happy they didn't how like they had Kingsman USA, Kingsman.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if they did Kingsman Africa.
And you know what? Yo, Kevin, what's the next fucking thing?
Next up, we got the Harder They Fall trailer.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Man, I've been excited.
I'm excited about this.
It's so close. I've been excited for the last 6 months.
What you doing standing on that track, you stupid bang? I mean, he could have said nincompoop. Well, we ain't no nincompoops. Bars.
Either way.
Bars.
I don't really even have much to say, man. I just want to watch it.
I want to watch it.
Okay,
I'm excited for this.
I mean, when I just said that, it was
what we got? We got Idris. We got Jonathan Majors. Keith. We got Keith. I'm not a fan of Lakeith, but we got Regina King.
Jonathan Majors, as Eric said.
Like I'm excited. I'm excited.
Who's the girl? Bees?
Regina King? Who?
No, Bees. What's her name?
Zaza.
Oh yeah, Zaza's in it. That's right.
Yeah, yo, that's right. What I was gonna say, I do hope that the names that they dropped that are in it, right? Like since we're all excited about it, that they do have some cameos. No, not the roles. There's some cameos that they didn't name that would pop up.
Like Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
and then he gets shot.
Oh,
okay.
I was more like
Brad Pitt gets shot.
No, because that's what they do in other fucking westerns. You get like a one black guy to show up and he gets shot. Fuck that. Bring Brad Pitt. Bring fucking.
There's already a lot of white people getting shot in this movie anyway.
That's true, but
he wants a famous one so he can look him up and be like, they shot you.
I think the
what's
whole
his name?
movie.
Matt Damon, especially. Matt Damon could get shot, not in real life, but I mean, like in the movie.
This guy,
Matt Damon.
No, but like Matt Damon is how's Saving Private Ryan? How's this nigga getting lost everywhere? Saving Private Ryan. The Martian,
he got lost in space.
He's lost in space, man. Joe, bring him into this movie. Pop him.
You guys hear this man?
He got lost in space, yo.
He got lost in space,
but don't worry. In this western, a bullet finds him.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just put him in this movie.
In a world.
Yeah. Give me Brad Pitt. What's that other guy's name? Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon.
Gee, you just want all of them. Just
no, hold on. Leave Leonardo alone. He dies proper.
I like Leo. Come on,
Leo's
no, okay, Leo. Fine. Matt Damon, Brad Pitt, just have him get shot.
Okay.
This is like
how the conversation is this?
No. I said the Kingsman was racist. I'm saying this as a this could be a racist film.
Colin Firth should get shot down.
Yeah, Colin Firth should get shot. I don't give a fuck.
Wait. What's racist film? Harder They Fall?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to enjoy this
He
movie.
wants it to be inverted racism.
So, yeah, okay. I could go. Like, it's fair game. It's fair game. At that point,
I want all the white celebrities shot.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Backside, okay.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because they do that to me all the time. There's a Western
Except
movie.
Channing Tatum, though.
No, he can get shot 3 times.
He gets shot. He gets shot. Easy. Cultural appropriation and everything and that shit.
Nah, it's not his fault he can dance.
It's his fault he can dance.
That's not his
Damn
fault
right,
he
it's his
can
fault you can dance.
It's his fault he can dance.
Nah, it's not his fault he can dance.
I have no hate for Channing Tatum. I'm just saying,
not a fan.
like, they always put a cameo of somebody. Like, I want it to be like one of those. It may look like a joke, but I mean, at the same time, sometimes they do that thing where they have like, I don't know, let's just put Jonathan Majors, for example. He'd be in a Western and he'd be like, yeah, like he's about to shoot somebody.
And then
and he'd just get popping because they're doing what do you call it? The draw? Whatever.
Yeah.
Put Brad Pitt in one of those situations in this movie.
Yeah, something to make it go like, oh shit, he's in it?
And then
boom, he's dead.
That's it.
And then I was
or
just like,
even if like a Denzel would just be like the old head who was just like, well, back in my day.
yeah.
The grizzled sheriff
Yeah.
or the bartender.
Because
I want him to be the bartender.
I want it to be.
I want something like that where like they walk into a saloon and it's just like, I don't know, like Will Smith is the bartender real quick. Or whoever, just put more black.
I'd be cool with that too.
Wild West.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
Idris was also in Magnificent 7 remake too.
Yeah, he was. I like that movie too.
Yeah.
Even though Chris Pratt was in it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Chris Pratt?
I don't know, something about his character in that movie. I didn't
Oh my
feel it.
god! I think as long as the person's white, you just like.
No, that's not it.
Are you sure?
That's not it. He was supposed to be Billy the Kid in that movie.
I don't remember. I don't remember now.
Okay, forget it.
Wasn't
I'll leave it alone.
Have you guys seen the original Magnificent 7?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited about Harder They Fall. I'm really excited about this.
I hope it's good.
I think this is gonna be dope.
And I hope it makes money.
I think it'll be good. It's coming soon too, November 3rd to Netflix.
I want it.
Netflix and theaters, no?
And theaters, yeah, both.
Yeah.
Select theaters in October. Yeah,
You're gonna
Netflix.
More movies.
Yeah.
You're going to Netflix for sure.
Yo, let's go squad day to Harder They Fall.
Yeah,
The day.
I think
I'm in the movies there. I was going
Did
to go
Bond
watch.
drop? I forgot to ask.
I want to see Bond too. I think Bond drops. Is it not this Friday?
No, Bond didn't it already drop?
Last Friday? Like this past Friday?
No, October
James
3rd.
Bond?
Yeah.
There's a new James Bond.
Yeah.
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. It was supposed to come out on my birthday in April, and they pushed it back.
Because no one likes you.
No, because
but we should try to go for.
I'm gonna
Harder
watch
They
that.
Fall.
I think it's October 8th. I think it's this coming Friday.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
good.
Cool.
October 8th. I'm gonna go watch that movie.
Cool. Blurred Society is going to see Harder They Fall. Catch us live on
I can
IG.
guarantee none of y'all are gonna watch it but me.
Why? Why?
No, Harder to Fall. I'm gonna watch it. Regardless if you guys watch it or not, I'm gonna watch that shit.
So which one are you talking about?
That's being watched. I think it's a part of our homework.
007. I'm not.
I want to watch it.
Okay.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to watch it.
I can't wait to hear you guys' take on it because I'm not watching it with y'all.
Okay, cool. What's next, Kev? Is that it?
All right, man. Last on the list, we got Welcome to Earth. So, a new Will Smith series that's going to be coming out in the next little while.
It's like a National Geographic type like documentary where he just kind of like explores Earth.
Wow, guys, I was in the desert, right? And I saw this scorpion, right?
I hate it.
And it was like, wow.
Oh, rich people doing rich shit. Like, dog, listen, I'm all about black excellence now. Yo, I don't want to. Now I'm just gonna make you more rich. Watching you,
Why are you guys hating on this?
like,
I don't know.
do your
I
shit
wanna
on the
watch
bucket
this.
list. I'm gonna watch it too. It looks beautiful and it looks all nice. And
What's the problem?
dog, it's just like, yo, you couldn't just find some random black guy. Hold on, wait.
No, what's the problem? Because they
do.
do this shit with David Attenborough fucking narrates all these
I
goddamn.
don't watch them. So
I
what
do.
I'm saying is,
I
like,
do.
you could have given
What's
a
that
black
guy's name?
up and coming geologist who okay, you guys ever be on I'm not on TikTok, but like on sometime a video will pop up with this young black dude. He's like a zoologist and he talks about like animals, but he talks through his like Apple headphones.
No.
And he's like telling you about like
But it's a joke.
it's jokes the way
Like
he talks about them
how
or whatever. But he's
dolphins rape.
But exactly. But he's super smart,
Yeah.
super like he's. I think he's actually a marine biologist, if I'm not mistaken. Give him a show.
I mean,
Let
if
him
he
go
has,
how's he
if
gonna
he has
pull
the
people?
resources, I'm sure he would get a show. But Will Smith has resources.
I'm not gonna blame Will Smith.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel that was my impression of what
Of what it would be like. I mean, I don't care. I'm
doing rich shit.
gonna
That's
watch
all.
it. I'm not rich. I'm not
Can
able
I
to
tell you
travel
what
the
this-
world. If someone can show me other parts of the world where I can learn some stuff, I'm gonna watch it. So
Show me Africa.
there is. Did you not see
show me
BBC
that-
version of Africa?
No.
It's one of the best things that, like the best geographic shows.
I don't want to see just their fucking Sahara deserts and stuff. I want to see the big cities.
Okay.
No.
I want to see all of it.
I don't think
So go fucking buy a plane ticket, get a tour guy, and get the fuck out
See,
there.
the thing is, we ain't Will Smith.
That's my point.
What?
If they can show me, if I can see it that way, I'm not rich.
Watch
If
this.
I was rich, I'd obviously do it myself.
Watch this, dog. It's just gonna be him in like these random places that like don't show you the real. They always talk about. Oh, you're never gonna get deeper than this. This never gets real. This is as real as it gets.
that was funny.
It's not real as it gets, man. Because when it gets as real as it gets, there's no electricity in those places. All right, they don't care for you and your cameras over there unless you out here trying to help.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to. And when you say, "If I can't get there, this is why I want to see it." What do you want to see?
The world that we live in.
So that's what we need to go do is go see this world instead of seeing it through the eyes. The best parts. The best part, dude, when I'm looking at Will Smith talk about like, I fake good acting because he's going down this big, beautiful tunnel or cavern or something like that. Like, that's not the real. There ain't nobody down here. They're just showing me parts of the earth that I just
Can't reach.
see. For what though?
Yeah.
Like, we aren't marine biologists, zoologists, none of this like ologist stuff.
He's
but we
doing
wanna
it
see
for the poor people.
We want to see it because it's Will Smith. Let's be real. It's Will Smith because you're not on Netflix watching these National Geographics
I am.
documentaries.
I watch a couple stuff.
I am.
I know.
I said that.
We see him, but you're not. It's not. That's not your main.
It's not the same
source of like
thing.
whatever. So we're watching this one specifically because it's Will Smith.
No.
Anyways, my take
a lot
on
of the audience is
I'm watching it because I like this stuff. I
I'm
like the
watching
nature
it only
shows and
because
shit.
I see this as an opportunity for Will Smith to escape his wife from any entanglements
Oh my God.
that she gets into. So I feel as though this is what happens.
you know it's already filmed, right? Like it's not live.
I know it's not
He
live.
did it during that in the entanglement.
It's exactly that's what I was thinking. Here's what happens.
Yo, Kev, are you
Because-
listening to these guys,
no.
Look at this guy.
Take this in. Will Smith has made a documentary before, right? My life. What he did when he did everything on his bucket list, like you said.
Oh, for his birthday?
For his birthday, when he went through all the world.
saying.
It's like,
Look at what we're watching.
it's like I'm saying. This is what happens. Like whenever Will and Jada might have an argument or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Will has a new bucket list.
Yeah, Will has a new bucket list. Bucket list
I
on.
get out of the house for a few months.
Yeah, like he's like, you know what? I do, like before he did it with his kids, right? Then he did it by himself, and then now he's doing it again. I'm thinking that anytime he has a problem, he's just like,
I don't
look,
know.
in order for this relationship to work,
I gotta get out.
I'm gonna leave for about 7 months. Do what the fuck you want. Talk on your red table. Whatever you want to do. I'm gonna be back. Right? Don't ask me who I'm sleeping with. Don't ask me where I'm at. Just watch it on TV.
Yeah, it'll be on TV.
It'll
I
be
got a
on
documentary
TV.
coming out.
It's got a documentary. And that's what happens.
As real as it gets.
That's just, but tell me that's not true.
That's not
He's done it
true.
3 times now since we've heard about the entanglement.
Damn, look, there's something to it. Look at that.
Yo, look at this guy following his movie.
And you just want to go ahead and support that. You see?
No, I'm just saying.
He should be at home with his family.
Yeah.
Trying to patch that up.
I'm not saying
guess
that
so.
this family's
I'm
broken.
joking.
I'm not saying this family's
Hey,
broken.
Jaden Smith, you my favorite rapper, dog. You one of my favorite rappers.
If
The cool kid.
I'm seeing it as
cool kid.
the way the relationship works, they have an agreement where it's like, yo, do what you want. I'm fucking out. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna make some bread, and we be on. Like when I come back, we be back together. You know, like people have those arrangements because I don't know anybody in this world where their wife is just like, yeah, go away for 7 months and travel the world without your fucking family, right?
Yeah, the whole family's doing stuff anyway.
Yeah, I know. Everybody can do their own thing.
Yeah, the whole family is out there still traveling and touring and doing all that
Touring,
stuff.
all
So,
that
you know what I mean?
nonsense.
Yeah.
Anyway, yo,
He's got his Jaden's trying to, do stuff.
he's
for
trying to
himself.
change the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, water and everything, right? Yeah.
Hey, that is a very noble.
Vital.
Hey, I didn't say anything wrong about it. I just said,
There was
it's
something I
water.
wanted to say about it too.
It's in a carton. Yeah, it's in a box. You can recycle it. It's
No,
great.
that's
great.
water.
Not even that.
It's just water.
I'm going back to showing me other parts of Africa. It's just that there's a stigma that like it's all mudland and fucking
White
oil
people
spills
always
and
ruin shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like show the side that people don't want to see. Like the most I've seen from like big city wise was through Netflix's show Sense8, where they staged a good chunk of it in what appeared to be Kenya. Or the major city in Kenya. So it's just like those cities exist. I want to see more of those.
But they're not though. They're gonna just show the Earth is geographic. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna show cities. I don't think it's a city thing. Hopefully, it might be like, passing through this city of whatever. Show it through. We have to get to this place, and maybe we stop and grab a coffee at the local whatever.
I'm happy for Will. I'm happy that he gets this.
I'm always happy for anybody winning.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, did we need it?
Yeah, you need it.
He could have done all this, man. Just do it, man.
No, we need it.
He needed to record it.
Yeah, he needs to prove that he's not out there.
Didn't happen.
He needs to prove that he's out there so that his wife doesn't think that he's out there cheating on him. I'm just saying.
I want to end this shit.
This guy.
Yo, I don't care. I'm happy for him. That's a good relationship to have where you could just like blow off steam for 8 months and just do whatever you want to do. That's living right there.
I mean, I don't have that problem, so.
I mean, there's other people in the world. Like, I would love to do that. Blow off steam and just be like, you know what? I'm taking a jet. I'm going to Europe.
You do that anyway.
I'm going to
Where'd you do that Dragon Con? Like,
Shut your mouth. He says as he's going to New York in 2 days.
I'd love to do that shit.
Yo, okay, let's end this, bro. Oh, God, I'm back.
That's a wrap, man.
Oh, that's a wrap?
Oh, that is it? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
he did say his last one.
Squid Games, bro. Get on it.
So, can you do that thing that you do?
All right, everybody, hit us up.
Take us out, man.
Thank you for listening, guys. If you want to hit us up on email, please email the BLERD Society at gmail.com. Also, check out nerdyathletichiphop.com. CA, sorry, for your apparel needs, because someone needs to sponsor the show, goddammit, and we need money.
Yeah, so please
help that. Also, they just are we keeping that jacket? Is that jacket still the one?
Yo, shut the fuck up. Anyways, Terry,
That's mystery.
Terry, damn, I want to say something to you.
Oh God.
We love you too, and we're gonna keep up the dope podcast. But again, next time I want you to fight me, so fuck you. Bye.
Damn, man, he just got to start it up.
He doesn't mean that, Terry.
I mean, we appreciate you, Terry.
I think he means that endearingly, if that's even a word.
Yeah, endearingly. Yeah.
If you know Gus, that means he likes you.
Yeah. Thanks for the email. We didn't get to it at the beginning, but
no, just keep emailing us too, guys.
Keep emailing. Tell us what to do, and if you agree with anything we say or disagree.
Ask us stuff you want to cover. I mean, if you want us to cover something, let us know.
If there's some topic wise that came up that you guys just think that you would love our take on it, just send us a little email.
We have 4-5 drastically diametrically opposing views on most things, so
this nigga using big words.
It's gonna be a good conversation. And Gus is out, and I guess we are too. So everybody, you already know what it is. BLERD Society, we signing off. Peace. Blur.
Peace out.
Oh my God, this nigga. Yo, I've been holding in a